All right.
No.
Mm-hmm.
The problem with when I fight with my husband is that I'm the one who always gets emotional, and I'm the one allergic to my tears.
Oh boy.
So it doesn't work.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually kind of true. So it's like, but the problem is, look, I love my husband, but he's an engineer.
Mm-hmm.
And if you think that trying to get a normal guy to think in a way that is socially logical is a trick, deal with a fucking engineer. I mean,
Yeah.
I love him to pieces. Hi, Cool Frog, welcome.
Mm-hmm.
But when he gets in these moods, and he does get in these moods,
Mm-hmm. There we go.
you look at your spouse ever so lovingly and go, "Why can't I muzzle you?" I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that sounds terrible to a lot of people out there. Let me preface that with, I don't fucking care. Anyway,
Uh,
I love my husband
Mm-hmm.
to absolute pieces, but oh my god, last night he drove me nuts. So now, yes, we talk, we're fine. That doesn't mean I'm not going to bitch about it.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't mean he doesn't expect me to bitch about it.
Yeah.
We're women, we're catty, and we bitch a lot.
Mm-hmm.
News to everybody. And when you have an autistic woman who's OCD and obsessive,
Yeah. Fuse has been lit. Mm-hmm.
we bitch a lot and we obsess over it for months.
Mm-hmm.
And let's be honest, we're women. We can hold grudges for years. Morning, Mammoth.
Morning.
hello.
I'm just in a bit of a mood today. Don't mind me.
Oh, you should see the peeper I had. It was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm?
I had a terrible fever yesterday.
Mm-hmm. And the only cure is my cowbell.
Mm.
Well, that's probably part of what led to fighting with my husband is I felt sick for days and I'm going through the hormones and I'm going through all this crap and I'm so crabby and I'm going through so much medical crap with the hormones and the bleeding that I'm freaking
Mm.
going at either anemic or low blood sugar constantly. So
Mm-hmm.
I went bitch last night. I mean, there's no other way to describe it. I was a bitch. Morning, Anna.
Morning.
Morning, Anna.
Ah.
Morning, everybody.
Wondering how many people, when they hear me go, I was a bitch, or sit there going, maybe I shouldn't have clicked on here.
And this is news how. Yeah.
Bob.
Well. Love you.
Little fuckface.
Can someone tell if you look at their profile on TikTok?
I don't
That
know.
was-
I avoid TikTok like a plague.
Yeah. That's kind of
Wait,
a no
wait, wait. What did I mean like a plague?
It is a
I
plague.
avoid TikTok because it's a plague. Morning, Charlie. Why are you over there? I'm in a bit of a mood today. What would be the best way to describe the mood I'm in today? I feel like I could castrate people with my eyes.
So,
And then Steamy's going, but I'm not on camera.
exactly. How do you know that's not me there? The little yellow smiley face.
Is this what I point out to you that the first time you tried to come hang out on my stream, you were on camera?
True, yeah, I'll give you that. That was pre-surgery.
The point is, women, even those of us with memory issues, we will remember the shit that helps us win arguments. I mean,
Mm-hmm. Charlie.
I I try really hard to be nice and sweet and kind most of the time. A lot of people think I'm a nice girl, and that's true, except for one little hitch. When I'm not being a nice girl, I'm getting in touch with my inner bitch.
Mhm.
I didn't write it. I just remembered it because it helps me win my points. I mean, we're fucked up as women. Anybody in this group, male or female alike, agree that women are psychotic, bitchy, and can hold grudges like hell. And the guys are like, why would we answer this? Come on, Robert, answer. I'll be even more amazing if the wife's watching.
I'm not even going to get into
that. Chicken shit.
Yep.
Mammoth's just sitting there looking like, if I say anything, it's
breathing into his microphone like a, yeah.
Further away.
Big difference. Yeah, fair. Much better.
He had that look in his face like, dear God, she thinks I'm actually going to answer that dumb question. That was the look.
Meanwhile, I wonder if she get a hold of Alvera. Hey, Breather's calling us now. Get her to do something about this boy.
I just want to point out that all my friends are fucked up individuals. Especially the British ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've just got completely caught creeping on someone's TikTok profile.
Mm-hmm.
I've muted that many times. I've just opened it and got a message saying, if you keep creeping on my profile, I'm going to use your photo as my new profile picture.
Right.
That's really fucking stupid. The point of having public profiles is people look at them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not creepy. What a fucking pussy.
Yeah.
It's one thing if you were blocked and using pseudonames to try to go around it and got IP busted or something. There's another for just getting mad at people for looking at your profile. Why are you on a social media then, you fucking pansy ass bitch?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I had no idea they could tell that I was looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it should fucking matter. I mean, I thought the point of being on TikTok is because you're a shameless attention whore. Now you're mad somebody's giving you attention?
Yeah.
Seems counterproductive.
Oh, no, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not that. It's actually somebody I know as well. So that kind of makes it a bit worse.
Yeah.
It still makes them a pussy.
Interesting video been here.
Not gonna lie.
I've told people for a long time, if you don't want attention, stay off social media.
Mm-hmm.
I stand by that statement. Look, I've had creepy stalkers. I've had people who are unhinged, and I've dealt with all that shit fine. But generally speaking, just people looking or viewing, even if it's somebody you know, toughen up your skin, Buttercup. A lot of these people who complain about people spying on them or stalking or creeping are complaining about the most benign shit that's nothing.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the people
Oh
that are
no,
actually
she
really
meant it
creepy,
jokingly. She said like with a little winky face because someone I talked to on another site. It's just I've been trying to play it all cool as you do, and then she just put out viewing her profile a lot on the other one.
It's still weird to contact somebody about looking at your profile. That just to me feels weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
Yay, I'm not the only one who thinks that's creepy and weird.
Well, yeah, it's kind of of all things to complain about. What are they supposed to look at?
That's where you go. If you continue to look at my page and not promote it to other people, you shameless asshole, right? Promote me, you bitch. I mean,
yeah.
Now that I could understand as a rant.
But don't you dare look at my profile. Well, how am I supposed to do that?
That's when you respond back with, would you rather I look through your windows with binoculars? I mean, sorry. Whoa, Mammoth eyes were interesting there for a second when I said that. He just looked like,
Mhm.
she's in a mood today, right?
Yeah.
How does Rosetta know what I was doing last night? That's what he was
Ooh.
thinking.
I wasn't doing it.
I was just instantly going to what? Steamy's admitting something? I thought he was in England. How's he doing this? Do I need better windows? Because I thought I had blackout coverings on all of them.
Mm.
I mean,
Yeah,
the shit
I
I
was
do
looking
in
for
this house,
Lydia.
the stuff I do in this house should definitely not be seen outside of this house. Just saying.
Very much an NC-17 situation there.
Most of the day,
Mhm.
I'm not on stream. Do you think I'm clothed? Let's be honest. I mean,
No, you've said so.
But it depends what dream I'm having.
okay.
Whoa.
You asked.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Bob, would you check your boy?
I have no control over these people.
I've just been flirting a lot online today, so I'm in a bit of a flirty mood, that's all. So I have to apologise.
You're fine. I just have to give you shit back. Believe it or not, I've had guys say much creepier and truly mean every word of it.
Mhm.
Plus, there's
Oh,
a
give me a chance. I'm going to get warmed up.
There's a mutual friend of me and Bob's who admitted on one of his Truth or Dare drinking streams to the entire audience
Oh, jeez.
that he's had sexual fantasies of both me and his wife with him together. And my brother was in the fucking audience.
Wow.
Was the
Holy
Admiral around when he admitted this?
Is he single now?
No.
Oh, no. He's still very much, but she's a keeper. He'd be an idiot to get rid of her.
And I said,
The reverse might not be said, but no.
I looked at him, are you really admitting this? He's like, hell yeah. I'm like, wow.
Wow.
And like I said, my brother was in the fucking audience when he said it.
Oh,
Never let
no.
you forget it since. Yeah.
Your brother was in the audience.
Yeah, he actually follows the guy's channel.
Oh, my God.
That's funny.
I wonder what your brother said.
Nothing then. Nothing then. A few things later. We'll just leave it at that one. And I'm sitting there going, yeah, I gotta be careful.
So
what I
how
say
well
to
do you
this
know
guy.
this guy?
And like well enough to know he wouldn't actually try to act on any of it. He's
Yeah.
harmless flirt.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that he was half drunk and doing Truth or Dare and looked very serious as he said it made me go, well, I can't control his dreams, but wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like, and to be fair, he's got a kind of chubby, crazy, mouthy, redheaded wife who's 2 days apart from me in age. So
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a little bit of a projection there too.
Could be, yeah.
We actually have some similarity in appearance, actually, me and his wife.
Yeah,
too.
she's
Yeah.
somewhat Rubenesque.
That just makes it even more creepier.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, well, when I figured out what his wife looks like and her age and a lot of stuff
Yeah.
about her,
Mm-hmm.
it suddenly made so much sense how me batting my eyes and going, I want to meet you, got him to come up on a stream when he was in a pissy mood and didn't want to be on stream.
Mm-hmm.
It made sense. It's like, oh, he has trouble saying no to women who can do that, right? And I'm saying this lovingly. There's a reason I'm not naming names. I'm not trying to humiliate him. But then again, all this stuff has been public, so I'm not exactly like outing things said in private.
I know she's been on it. She's come on his streams quite a few, and she's very popular with the followers.
His wife's a sweetie.
Yeah,
she's cool.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been on my streams, And he's just nuts. I mean, yeah. But see, I don't care. As long as guys aren't truly trying to get me to do something, you can't control your dreams and fantasies. Besides, I've already admitted I've had several about different guys in the community. And I've openly said it publicly. Which ones, even? Hell, I have posts people can look up on my account of me talking about which guys in the community I've had fantasies about.
With this group, that's dangerous. Yeah.
Well, one of them we like to use the adjective fucking on all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway. And this was the guy
You
who
must
got
have had
upset
a
with
little fantasy about Lydian.
No.
Not even a little one.
No.
Remember
Not at all.
Remember, the male brain is wired differently. It's like, you know, you do put that out there and think, and immediately the little Jim Carrey from Dumb and Dumber. So you're saying there's a chance, you know?
I remember going on to Anthony's stream after we'd been doing the late night stream with Admiral Doom. God, I miss him to pieces.
Yeah.
I really miss him. But that's all other stream. And I had been on Doom stream and I had been really, really out there, and I'd had this certain dress on that kind of cut like here and jacked them up and stuff like that. And wow, hunky chunky.
I haven't even had my first Coke in the morning. I really didn't see that.
Oh my god. Poor
That's a
Bob.
great my story a little bit. Give me a moment here.
And Bob just nods like he can you.
I was trying hard to be
like,
better that day. I had gotten off of the stream. I went, okay, I gotta not act that bad on a stream. I pulled the shirt and dress in so it didn't stick the cleavage out as much. I went over and joined Anthony's stream, and he started complaining about me behaving that well on his stream after I'd been so vulgar on the last one. Like, why are you behaving here? We like you when you're a crazy bitch. Fine. I jack my boobs out. Goes, better fucker? And he goes, yes.
Okay.
See, my friends know me.
Yeah.
And they understand that I'm
would be friends.
But there's some, okay. My taste in men before I married my husband, either hardcore, really bad for me rocker types, or really, really pretty boys. And I mean really pretty boys. They were vacuous as fuck and abusive assholes, but they were pretty assholes.
Yeah,
I mean,
like ones you can easily see transitioning without needing hormones or surgery.
Not even that. They not that kind of pretty. They were handsome. And they not knew gonna lie, the guys who I went out with were fucking tens physically, usually. And they were about as zero as you could get in every other fucking way.
Yeah, because they're pretty and they knew it. Yeah, that's all they need to get by in life.
And
because
I ended up marrying my nerdy little best friend and finding out that, you know, in a lot of ways he's way better, including the fact that he actually has more package than they did. I mean,
yeah. Remember, you know, the little lesson in, you know, Revenge of the Nerds. Like, nerds think, you know, they're the best in bed because they have spent the most time thinking about it. Like all jocks think about is sex. All jocks think about is sports. All nerds think about is sex. So.
Hey,
freak.
No, hunky. The guys I dated were handsome, debonair men. They were nothing feminine about them. And trust me, that may have been small, but they did have something. I mean, and I should send Freaky the link so he at least knows he's invited in if he wants to come hang out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's not over in the other place, so it's harder to give him a link.
Mm-hmm.
It's never a requirement. It's just so he knows he's welcome.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm fucking sure. This was not hyena level, this was bigger, okay? Female hyenas have a mock penis.
Learn something new every day.
But it's much smaller than the males.
Well, yeah. Think what possible use would they have for that? I don't know.
I don't know. Actually, in one of the movies I have, they actually referenced that because they were calling the female cop the hyena for acting like a guy.
Hmm.
And when one of the people asked her, why do they call you a hyena? Because female hyenas have a small little mock penis. Jeez, how do you handle that? I wear loose-fitting pants. It's not a problem. not like I just ignore them or something like that. She like goes right straight to, yeah.
No big deal. Well, there's something. I'll put that on the watch list. A beer horn.
But what I was going to say, the movie that actually happened, and it was actually called Murder by Numbers.
More
Which
the title. Not because of the police song.
Yeah, it was kind of based slightly on that. It was actually kind of an interesting. It was a thriller. It literally was based on these two teenage boys who created this whole pact to see if they could get away with murder by plotting out and murdering somebody completely randomly. And yeah, it was very, very fucked up story.
Could that be why the hyena do that psychotic laughing all the time?
Well, maybe he just found somebody who's pegging him with something big enough he can't handle it now. Sorry. I feel sorry for the poor, poor, sweet woman who was married to that man and actually did that porn with him.
Oy.
She's such a sweet girl too. It's very, very weird that Preston Poulter's ex-wife is one of my friends, isn't it? The one that pegged him in the porn that made him infamous.
Jeez.
She's one of my friends.
So something good came out of it, I guess.
Let's just say when we first met and talked, the comments that we made to each other about that. Literally, she told me who she was and reached out to me. And I'm sitting there going, you're reaching out to me, you're trying to be nice. I have no idea what to say to you. I guess thank you for paying that asshole. Somebody had to put him in his place. And was followed by, I didn't want to do that either. God, he's sick. Like, oh, God, okay.
Oh.
It's like, okay, I can get along with this girl. Okay, let's talk, right?
Oh, jeez. No, I don't think so.
Peggy Poulter is such a little bitch. I will always call him Peggy Poulter. I mean, the thing is, me, Markota, all these others, he went around to all the women in CG harassing, degrading, trying to get us canceled for being too sexual and stuff, and trying to play morality police with anything we talked about sexually, while he was in literal cuck porn and pegging porn.
God.
Yeah. It's like, you bitch. Literally, you like being the bitch. I mean, there's a dark side of my personality.
But then I watched.
And Steamy's learning new things about some of the stuff I've been through, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just glad I haven't got my camera on so you can't see my facial expressions.
So the weirdness I bring to the table is small potatoes. Yeah.
Considering that you slipped up and accidentally flashed my camera, maybe saying small potatoes might not be the best flattering thing for you to say. You okay there, Mammoth?
Yeah. I thought that was
I'm
funny.
sorry, that was a good one. Oh,
Okay, caught up on the email.
I can be savage as fuck what I want. It's not just because I'm native.
Yeah.
It's not the only reason to call me a savage. Trust me. I mean,
Like, the Irish isn't exactly tame either. Okay, man.
oh, hello to Nilo.
Okay.
Welcome to the chat. Yeah, this is a crazy place where we're all kind of nuts, so don't mind us too much.
small nuts at that.
Mm.
But you gotta have fun in life.
Oh, yes.
Otherwise, what's the fucking point, right?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
I don't get some of these people who like take themselves so hyper serious. It's like you're gonna have a very miserable existence and probably die of an aneurysm when you're 40.
No, I figured at an very early age, life was just a big sitcom anyway. So there she is.
I can get with that comment, definitely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta have fun in life.
Mm-hmm.
And that means, yes,
Mm-hmm.
eat, drink, be merry, fuck around, find out, and have a little fun.
Mm-hmm.
Says the one who spent most of her life avoiding eating, eats a restricted diet, and doesn't drink. But still, eat, drink, and be merry. I mean,
yeah.
You don't have to live like me.
Yeah. Yes, we're bad examples here. Yeah, don't be like us.
I don't know. I would like to see more people that fucked up.
Yeah, you would.
I think it might be time for me to do a belated St. Patty's Day celebration and get a bowl of Lucky Charms. So, I don't know.
Besides, I think drinking would be a really bad idea with liver scars from seizure meds.
Yeah, that would not be good. Yeah. The liver regenerates, but there's a limit, you know.
There's only so much it regenerates. There's so much damage. It can only regenerate up to so much. That's the downside of that shit.
Owie.
So to those who understand,
What are you
it's a
doing,
little bit of
honey?
fun.
Can you get me some?
Okay, he's getting up. Where's my shit? I mean,
You're naughty. Raisin Bran.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a sweet and innocent angel, and I never do anything wrong. I'm waiting for somebody to fucking agree with me.
Yeah,
I completely
you
agree with you.
innocent.
I
I
completely
agree.
agree with you.
I agree.
Why do I feel like that was just said to placate me?
It was. We're all scared of you.
Yeah, she's
I'm
messing
literally on
with
the
us.
other side of the world and I'm still scared of you.
And yet you keep coming and hanging out with me. So are you masochistic?
I'm more just scared you'll end up on the doorstep one day. Why have you been in my streams? So, like, come in here. Keep you happy. Please don't hurt me.
You're assuming I'm happy when you're here. I mean,
Hey, be nice.
Hunky, be nice. He's not here to defend himself.
Sounding more and
Yay.
more British every day.
Hunky Chunky is another British asshole. I mean,
Yeah.
It's because we're awesome. We're everywhere.
you're like a plague. I mean,
Yeah, I got it.
you're-
Okay.
okay, that wasn't necessarily good.
What?
My internet's glitching still.
Ah, seems fine on this end.
You reckon in a few minutes she's going to go
What?
make a couple.
I'm sure he's just laughing at the crazy shit that's been said to some part of him.
Mm-hmm.
Ow. Fuck.
Yeah.
Who do I blame for everything besides myself?
Hmm.
Who wants to volunteer as tribute? Come here.
Hmm. Hmm.
I think Anna should volunteer as tribute.
Why? She's being quiet and well behaved. You're the one who's a
Mhm.
crazy fucker. See, I say that, and I say that knowing that whoever tries to volunteer somebody else, I will automatically go after them.
So congratulations for volunteering as tribute, man.
Never volunteer other people for things. That's
Mm-hmm.
the easiest way to put that assignment on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my dad did that once to me. Yeah, we were at Universal Studios, and they were asking for volunteers to do this staging of one of the scenes in the movie Earthquake. Yeah, so he points at me and raises my hand.
Mm-hmm.
They pick him.
That's the way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Always live by you don't
Mm-hmm.
you don't volunteer other people for things. Either you volunteer or you keep your mouth shut.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm just like, damn it. I'm getting a heartthrob for this.
Mhm.
Anna, did he walk himself into it? I say, everybody here, is it his own damn fault?
Hell yeah.
Not just yeah, hell yeah. How do you feel, Mammoth?
I feel pretty good right now. I feel pretty prepped.
That's because you're a giant masturbating wreck. I mean,
And stoned out of his mind.
No.
Admit it, you already got a good buzz going, don't you? Come on.
well, it's after like 2 a.m., so probably.
Yeah. Or still working off the last one.
It's like, look, we love him. Is he one of
Mhm.
our own?
Why not?
Yes. Is he a pathetic stoner who's usually passing out stoned in the stream?
In the middle of streams.
See, he doesn't even deny it.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's like, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's part of why we like having him on the streams. It's entertainment. I mean, wow. Oh, God, I love you guys.
All right. I've had my breakfast. I've properly honoured my Irish heritage with a bowl of Lucky Charms.
Mm.
You're
Shut up.
weird.
Okay, that's gonna have to wait for a bit.
I'm back.
Oh, poor Rose lagged out.
Department who couldn't get sold if we want to stop calling.
I think she's got to find Lydian.
People do not take it.
Gnome, gnome, gnome.
Gnome, gnome, gnome.
So where his little gnome senses are tingling. There's somebody calling my name.
Okay.
He'll use his gnome senses to get into the room.
Mm-hmm. Having been bitten by an radioactive gnome, he had the power of the maturity of a gnome.
There she is.
Ah, right back.
Yeah.
In the back.
Okay.
There's something really weird with the connection when I'm streaming, where if my internet goes out, it removes all the Twitch comments from my StreamYard view.
Mm.
I don't know why. I don't know why it does. I don't get it.
Also kind of makes it sound like you're underwater.
Well, I'm trying to fix things still, okay? It completely
I know. I know. Oh, I. Okay.
Ooh, any better yet?
Hmm.
You sound a little bit better than you did earlier.
Yeah, the internet went down hard.
Yeah.
I'm also not sure if it's got me on X at all anymore. It still shows me over there, and over there it shows I have a bunch of viewers. But over here, it's not showing it at all. It's not showing Twitch at all. It's not showing any viewers at all. But all three places are still showing that I'm up and active.
Weird.
Weird.
There's none of us are here. This is all your imagination.
I wouldn't tease me right now. I'm getting a little pissed at this.
Well, my technological expertise in computers is turning it on and off. So I don't have a clue.
Now I got to tell a couple of guys. Okay, I'll be able to pay for these Thursday. Okay. There we go.
Why won't it show? And it's still showing that I'm live on X even, but it's not showing any of the viewership anymore.
Weird.
Weird.
Those who can
I
send
missed
me
the mute.
likes and support. I mean,
Missed the mute button.
YouTube's already trying not to fucking show my viewership.
Mhm.
I'm getting 0 or 1 viewer all the time, even when I have multiple people chatting. I don't believe it anymore, ever.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh.
I'm showing one person, probably Charlie.
And it's still showing. It's still showing me on X just fine.
Oh, half the time when I'm checking my analytics, it's like the big long list of how many views. We click on it. No, it's more views. They just haven't counted those yet.
See, I can even chat over on X still.
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
That's
If
weird.
I go to Twitch, it says I have 5 on my end, but it's not showing them to
Mhm.
anybody else.
Yeah.
If I go to X, it's bouncing between 21 and 26 right now.
Mhm.
And YouTube, even part of the time, is saying I have views. And literally, it's telling me I have no viewership. What the fuck is going on?
It's a conspiracy.
I must
Okay,
kill
check
and
that.
stab and kill and whatever fucking shit.
All right.
I'm just trying to figure this out.
Okay, so take care of that on Thursday.
So, hi, Dad Man. Welcome. Yeah, it's okay. Now it says all of a sudden 40 viewers between them. And
There we
the numbers
go.
on the different sites are bouncing all over the place. So I don't know what it's doing, but I have to go and make sure that the system's actually hooked up correctly and it's not going to crash again in a minute. So I will be back in just a few minutes, okay?
Okay.
Talk amongst yourselves,
Yes.
and if you bring up certain topics, I will beat
No.
the shit out of you.
I'm doing that on the side. No. In the meantime, I just put up a new video of my own. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see, we're going over here to my channel. I don't know why I'm talking like fucked up, but we'll copy the link address on that.
Oh, hush, Boris.
And we'll put this up here so everyone can enjoy my latest bit of creativity. It's a short one, it's only about a minute. That's one of those things just kind of caught me. Like, do something with it. Editing the audio was a bitch. So. But since I'm good at audio editing, it's a minor problem. I've been doing various forms of audio production since I was 5, okay? I turned 60 in July. Figure it out for yourself, folks. Okay. Let's see. What is this?
What? What now, Schmoopy?
Get her. And they're like, what the hell was that thing?
Mm.
There's a black one even getting in. So fuck, I'm going to delete that. Okay.
What?
Get her. So it's like when Twitter was being weird. All these other services started sprouting up one of them. So I think I'll just go in there and
That's nice.
oops. Get back here. Add pronouns. Fuck you.
The fuck?
One of the things on here is, channel customization. Got your name, got a handle, pronouns. Add pronoun. Yeah. How about kiss my fucking ass? That's more pronoun for me.
Master of the universe or something.
Mm-hmm. Next, I'm somebody put it back in its place. It's my BitChute channel, which is horribly neglected. All right. Log in
Hey,
here.
Grandpa,
What do you want?
can you come get my bowl?
Can you wait a damn minute?
Yeah.
Are you both insane?
Possibly.
You know what's sad? I actually do have viewers who tune in just to hear you two argue with each other.
My ass.
Draw is a
No,
draw.
I'm not kidding.
Here we
I'm
go.
not kidding.
I don't doubt it.
They
Yeah.
flat out messaged me and told me so, in fact.
Get funny. Make them fight more. Yeah.
I was like, trust me, I don't make them fight. I just sit back and listen while they do it.
Yeah. Pull the string and watch them.
Don't ever do that on my ears again.
Yeah.
Ow. Yeah, that's how I feel right now.
Ay, ay, ay.
You want to try something new?
Like what?
Not saying the same thing twice in a row. It's kind of cheesy. I love ya.
Mm-hmm.
Love you too.
I
And
was
love
expecting
your
the.
cats.
I was more expecting I love you too, bitch.
Yeah. Why would I do that?
Because sometimes I can get you to do that. I've got you to call me that a few times. And it's funny when I do.
Nah, just remove that.
It is what it is, what it is, what it is.
Nah, I'll leave it up for now.
My brain is broken. I think I brained my damage.
Mm.
You know, I say it that way on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody out there watching, thank you for not having a life. I mean, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I appreciate all of you. I just sometimes wonder about the sanity of watching fuckers like us. I mean, I love you for it.
Because they're cheaper than cable.
Which we don't even watch.
Well, we got it for the internet. So. One day we're going to have that living room put together in a way that I can actually sack on the couch and zone out to a Premier League game or two.
No. Please don't make me laugh while I'm trying to fix my lipstick.
Mm-hmm.
Hunky says that he has a life. It's just not a very good one.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, you take
Hunky's
that out
a
on us.
twat.
But Hunky's our twat.
Yeah, he apparently has fantasies about me. So. Ones which I really do not want to have revealed.
That was one of the funniest comments anybody had made in a long time, Steph, you see?
Okay.
Let me see.
I think the proper response is ew.
It was hilarious.
I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh!
Mm-hmm.
It was funny. Don't get all uptight.
You have fantasies about you, honey?
Don't elaborate.
If you guys take anything that Hunky Chunky says seriously, you deserve
Yeah,
all the suffering you get.
that's just opening the door for it. Yeah.
He's a troll.
I
He's
know.
our troll.
And a very accomplished one.
Oh no, he's fucking skilled at it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow!
Oh my god. Oh, Hunky's
Bob, look at the chat.
I'm avoiding the chat right now. Hold on.
Why would you do that, honey?
Your reaction to enough to say I should not really be looking at this.
Oh, you should definitely read it.
Okay, all right, I'll get to it now. Then.
It's up on the screen, honey.
Oh,
I
Hunky Chunky.
really don't want to know.
Hey.
This is why I said Brits are assholes and wankers.
I'm not catching the reference. I don't want to catch the reference.
And I'll just use the Deadpool musical idea for something similar. Don't you dare close your thighs. I mean,
Yeah, that, and that. Okay. I think what that is time for my morning caffeine. Hold on.
Yeah, speaking of which,
What?
since you're getting your caffeine, come get my bowl and me a can of soup.
Fine. Oh.
Hunky Chunky, congrats. You actually managed to freak him out some.
Woody. So should my ring. But yes, you get to unbox.
Oh, joy.
I shall be right back.
Thanks for threatening us, fucker.
No problem.
I am the hostess with the mostest. The most mouth attitude, bitchiness, and boobs. And that's why people love me.
Uh-huh.
All right. Read on.
The guys were hella hot. They're just hella psycho, too.
Who's bringing up cards? Oh.
Lesson learned, lesson shared. Do not date the guys who are supposedly the good looking, sexy ones. Trust me, y'all. It's bad. And can I not be the only one on camera here? Wow.
Another robocall. Yeah.
Well, Bob's on.
Thankfully.
We're just waiting for Mammoth to get back.
And we're not seeing any body parts, which is
Assuming
also a thankful thing.
Yes.
That's why I usually put
I
turn the camera off.
Yeah. So I keep a pile of shirts.
Or you could just learn to wear more clothing.
Yeah, dear. You're gonna have to get the packages when they get here, so
I'll deal with that bet when I do it. Okay.
I don't want to hear about him saying I'll deal with packages when he's most likely not wearing anything on his bottom half. Okay?
Okay.
That's your fault.
oh hush.
It's also partially the crazy heating we have here.
Yes, but she's the one who made us all have to be aware of it.
Ay, ay, ay.
All right. No.
Hmm.
So I'm boxing up jewelry set. I'm finishing up dream catchers.
Mm-hmm.
I need to go through all of those jewelry kits and all of those bookmarks. But I have a feeling if I did that on stream, I would be contributing to Bob going bankrupt.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think some woman would start nagging him.
How would I do that?
I
Good
want
chunk of
that.
Yeah, a good chunk of what's coming in today is for me already, so.
Yeah. There, you're not really refuting these things, you know.
No, actually, her comment just kind of proved my point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love you, and I know you would love to buy a bunch of these.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Meanwhile, I'm having to beg off on a couple of things, it's like total of $30 on eBay. But I won't pay them on Thursday. Okay?
That's why you don't put bids in right away, dear.
No, they're low bids. Nothing worried about it.
They might worry about it.
This is when I point out that as bad as I am, I'm the sane one on this stream.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
And to prove that, steamy talk.
Mm-hmm. That was...
Hunky chunky.
She naughty again.
Again, you're implying he ever
When is he
stopped.
not? Yeah.
Like that's what you're thinking. Wait a minute. For it to be again, he had to have stopped at some point.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Everything that I say and do reminds me how I'll fuck with you. I'll fuck up your mind. I don't mind, I don't mind, I don't mind. You really haven't got a clue. How deep in trouble are you? I'll fuck your life without even trying. I don't mind, I don't mind, I don't mind. Don't try to fuck with that bitch, or you'll wish you didn't exist. If you think that I am a fool, just remember who are you. I will fuck your life without even trying. I don't mind, I don't mind, I don't mind. I don't mind, I don't mind, I don't mind.
ow.
I don't know what to say about what I just did.
Mm.
You're weird.
Steph,
Yeah.
Consider where you are.
I was about to say, do we really need that announced like people don't know it? I'm guaranteeing you, anybody here hanging out in my chat knows I'm fucked up and weird. We just do. Because it's called self-awareness.
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming here watching the freak show. I don't mind, I don't mind, I don't mind.
Mhm.
Lord help me.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
My stomach is killing me today.
Mm.
I'm going to blame you. I had to see your face and then hear Hunky's comments about your face, and now I feel sick.
Uh,
The combination was too much for my poor innocent stomach.
Mm-hmm.
hmm.
What?
I don't know.
Like, I'm sitting here thinking, is she going to make a point or is she just grunting at me?
Mm. No, I don't.
I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't mind.
All right then.
I'm trying to think.
Ooh, don't try
This is
too hard.
dangerous. I'm just worn out lately.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I need a much needed vacation, but
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to somehow pull time out of my ass to do that.
Mm.
I think that once you get back and you finish with all your arts and crafts and stuff, you can do some grinding, play some games.
Mammoth picked it. It looks like Beaker in battle armor. What is that?
Oh, God help me. I chose to have these people here. I chose this life for myself.
Mm-hmm. Just no picture going back. Yep.
Somebody find a way to shut Bob up.
Why would I do that?
Steph would love to know that secret.
We just said yourself, we're a major draw for your audience here.
I didn't say major draw. I said there's a few people who tune in to see
Yeah.
your insanity.
They don't tune into my videos for God's sake. With my streams, no, they want to come here and watch this nonsense.
I bet.
Sexy as well.
Yeah.
Yay!
Thank God I live in a secure building. Okay.
Keep in mind you whether he's married.
And also a few thousand miles away.
Wait a second, let me respond. I was simply trying to ask Hunky. Now think about this carefully. Are we really supposed to believe that your crippled ass is going to get over to Bob when you probably couldn't even get down to the ground level at your own home without falling?
You can't even get down to the chemist in the corner. Come on.
I mean,
You'd be surprised what people do for love.
and this is not no canceling me. I'm disabled too, and I don't care.
Maybe we discuss these morons trying to argue in favor of wheelchairs and D&D.
Look, I mean, have there always been a few people who've done weird mods like that in their private games?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do I care somebody created the mod? No. Am I fucking sick and tired of these asshole douche canoes claiming it's to represent disabled people and they really need this? We don't want the fucking disabilities. That's why we're in a fantasy world.
Yeah.
We want to forget our problems. We want to feel like we're grander than life. We want to feel like we could climb every mountain and kill every fucking enemy. I mean,
unless nothing else that I can still run. I can walk down a hallway without being like a fucking pinball.
Do you guys know, on a day that I'm ticking, on a day that I'm spazzing, on my medical worst days, how much I wish I could even sit the fuck up in bed? How dare you fucking treat it like it's some award you're giving us the right to always be reminded of our fucking disabilities and everything we fucking do. As if this is some reward that you're granting the poor little disabled people. Fuck off. Okay.
That's not even Bill Maher got off. We got these idiots saying, no, it is not. Did you fix something you can be? No, it wanted fixed. Okay. If I'm somehow disabled, fix me. Okay.
I'm so sick and tired of these people claiming that this is for my benefit, that they want to take away every fucking piece of escapism that helps me not want to fucking off myself for going through all this pain.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Now, my dreams, this hand works perfectly. The legs, I can still run like I used to be real fast. Okay, I had pretty good speed back in my day.
In my dreams, I never went through the seizures. My brain didn't go through these issues. I'm still up climbing the rocks and all this other shit like I used to do without any medical issues. In my dreams, I can do the jobs that I wanted to do without all the medical restrictions. In my dreams, I'm not in constant pain every fucking minute of the day. The fact that so many people ran away from me because I went out, and I openly stated a few years ago that I know we're friends and all of this, and I get that. With all due respect and with all due love, you dream of all these different experiences. I dream of knowing what it feels like to have one fucking second when I'm not in pain in my entire life.
Yeah,
We
you're
are
right,
not the
Hunky.
same. We don't need to be told what's wrong with us. We need to be given a chance to escape it for a day. We need to be given a chance to have the best of our lives, of ourselves, of everything. That's all I want, is to experience the good.
It was a big draw for me for like playing games like Fortnite. It's like I can run, I can jump, I can shoot, do all,
I thought the big draw to you playing games like Fortnite is you could run around shooting 12-year-olds.
That too.
In Fortnite, not in reality.
Yeah. Well, it's all right. The reaction of being shot at is, just as real as being real.
You're not helping, Bob.
Yeah. Yeah, Punk Hunky's got a good comment there.
I think all his comments have been good ones tonight.
That's it in a nutshell.
Mm-hmm.
It is hard to live these kinds of medical and mental issues. It is hard to live in constant pain and struggling. We don't need to feel like that's every moment of our lives.
Mm-hmm.
We just want to fucking have fun and be treated like we're a normal person for 1 minute of the fucking day.
Like, why do you think Az's rant about that one game went so viral?
It did, but he was so fucking over the top. I couldn't.
Well, that too, but it helped. That dude was going nuts on there. But it's like,
look,
enough with the stuff of present day.
Let me be a little counterproductive to your argument here.
Okay.
He does stuff for rage clicks the same way as the other side does.
Yeah.
He's not doing it with a sincere heart on half of his arguments. He's raging out for clicks. And that irritates me as much as the people pandering to us for clicks. That's part of why I can't get into him. Look, I get it. I get why it appeals to some people. And yeah, it was popular because there's a lot of people who felt it, even if he went over the top. But I don't feel like that kind of rage clicking actually helps us. Ooh. Tell us how you really feel, Hunky.
Now you're suddenly censoring yourself? Come on.
And I think that when you get to that over-the-top level, while it may be good for getting views and clicks, it actually hurts Discord and hurts us being able to explain to the average person why this is so important.
Yeah. He's just pissed off at Az because Az is getting back in shape and he's lost his appeal. You like some fat and dumpy.
No. I can't stand Az. I really can't. Look, nothing against anybody who watches him or likes him.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that he doesn't have a place in the Discord. I just can't fucking stand him.
Now I'm thinking why Hunky doesn't like him. He's no longer quite as round.
I honestly have never talked to Hunky about my opinion on the people in the communities that I've moved away from. It would be an interesting discussion for off air. There's a lot of people that have lost me.
Yeah.
For different reasons.
Let's see.
I don't understand some of this shit people do and say. Well, I don't think Hunky's holding back his opinions.
Not well. When is he ever?
How's the last Spider-Man series?
Death in Paradise Series 13 is now available for pre-order through the BBC shop.
I'll have to say that Naughty Dog is a piece of shit company.
Oh yeah, I absolutely was behind the fuck Naughty Dog stuff, but that doesn't make him a better person either.
Oh, true.
That's where I have issues with some of this. Is these people there's like this kiss up to anybody who the whole play point of schoolyard tactics and the enemy of my enemy shit really grates my nerves.
By the way, Jeremy dropped a little thing there that he actually got to talk privately with Matt Walsh, and apparently he got him to understand a few things. So
nope, I don't care. Matt Walsh can fuck himself.
Yeah, we will see. We will see if he changes the tune a bit.
I don't believe anything about Matt Walsh ever changing. I think he's always going to be anti-anime. He's always anti-true gamers. And I think he is actually actively trying to recreate the Satanic Panic his family was so behind and supported and helped create.
Yeah.
And I absolutely fucking hate him. and always fucking will.
I would.
Not to state my opinion bluntly or anything.
Yeah, I know.
And you know what? Jeremy can be Jeremy.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of respect for him on some things, but I also think he does a lot of things now that are more for clickbait than his actual old opinions.
Again, I'm interested to see what happens here.
I'm not. Fuck Matt Walsh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He can go fucking choke. I don't care because he sat there for like a week playing victim because people didn't kiss his ass for what he said.
Yeah.
I don't believe a word he fucking says.
Yeah.
Fair enough, Hunky. And like I don't fuck him. I hate him. I don't even care if I'm being a good girl in that or not. He's hit that point where I can't pretend to be nice.
As Mammoth goes back to his nap.
Well, now that I've nicely offended a lot of people, including people who will be in my side of arguments, I don't care. I don't like all this censorship crap. I don't like what the hard right is any more than the hard left. And I will insult both sides because fuck their fifis.
Yeah. That's why I became a centrist.
Same. I've been through the ringer on both sides of seeing what they are because I tried to give both sides a fair chance because there's things I agree with on both sides. But the more I heard their bullshit, the more I interacted with them, the more I fucking hate them.
Yeah.
I'm just done. I'm done pretending to care about either side.
That's what I genuinely find with politics in general, though. Like, I find points with both sides.
Yeah.
You know, it's like no one's right, nobody's all wrong. It's just they need to meet in the middle.
It's a blood sport. We're really lately. It's like unless you're really gonna jive in, but it better just sit back and be a spectator.
Well, the thing is, I'm actually still more involved than most people realize.
Yeah.
I'm just not bringing it into this part of my life. I'm done with that. And I'm not going to sit here and have a million people try to get involved with everything I say and think and criticizing it and telling me if I'm right or wrong. I'm not going to fucking do it. I'll be involved where I can actually make a difference. And other than that, everyone can go fuck off.
No, I've already figured on here that anything I would do would just be warned over Limbo or Hannity anyway. So leave it to those guys. I will invoke when necessary, but otherwise, that's not my channel. I'm going to do other things.
I'll go on to channels for political debates and stuff like that. I try not to have them on mine. It's not because I'm opposed to them necessarily, it's because that's not what my goal and my process is about. And the closest I get to that is actually doing things to talk publicly about the stuff that's happening to my people, because that's a part of my fight.
Yeah.
But it frustrates me to no end that you can win over hearts and minds so much easier without all the blood sport, and yet everyone's pushing the blood sport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's one thing I did learn from Limbo, because you talk about people getting when you go off talking about sports or whatever. Get back to politics. This show is about what interests me, people. Because too many times you hear the host talking about something that's supposedly important, but he doesn't give a rat's ass, and you can tell. And those are the shows that go by the wayside. The ones that where the host is really engaged in what they're talking about. And that's one thing I took. My channel's me about what interests me. Usually,
when you brought up the fucking wheelchair stuff, knowing how much that pisses me off and how much I've been ranting at them.
Because there's a practical matter. It's like I've done enough dungeon grant. It's like most dungeons are not ADA compatible. Okay.
Yeah, it's not like Well, look at this wheelchair ramp going into the dungeon of my enemy.
Yeah.
Look, if they put a wheelchair ramp in for you, it's because they're trying to lead you in.
Yeah.
That's not a good thing.
And I'll tell you, if I was the DM and you insisted on bringing your wheelchair-bound character, it's going to be foot-tall stairs. They're going to be carrying your ass all over the place. So you really want to play a wheelchair-bound character in this dungeon. Think a minute, okay?
Like I said, I don't care if people in their private games want to do it.
Yeah.
I don't care if a few people feel like it's a good way to represent themselves.
Mhm.
There are those in the disabled community who are that way. I get that. Fine.
Name one.
Well, actually, the guy who created the wheelchair mod is one.
Well, there's one. Okay. But most
There,
of the games,
I've known a few. Most are not. Most gamers, most people who are going through the nerd culture, most disabled people, we want our fucking escapism. I'm not going to discount those other groups exist, but you know what? Get a group together and play online. You could be the only one in your entire town. You can get a group together online and play that way, and you don't have to try and make everyone else play with you or adhere to it.
Yeah.
There's no reason to try to make everybody else adhere to what you want.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I was getting at in this.
Yeah.
There's a common sense point in the middle where I don't care if people want to have those mods. And I know people who are healthy bodied who think doing those mods is a way to make it more challenging and difficult.
Well, fine.
It's like, fine, do that amongst your group, but don't fucking tell us we all have to embrace it or support it.
I will be the evil DM and you'll be targeted.
Look, if people do half the crazy, vulgar, and sexual or deviant shit that happens in the D&D games I've been in my lifetime, characters who literally were started in the group by springing to life out of the anus or stomach or other things of other characters or beasts that we were fighting or stuff, just to get molested by the group. I mean, come on, this is fucking fantasy. We're not supposed to be realistic.
Yeah.
There'll be a lot, if you're going, there's some ghouls involved, there'll be lots of wheels on meals jokes if you're the one in the wheelchair.
Hell, I'm sorry. Look, I'm disabled. I've been fighting ending up in a wheelchair since my early 20s. Fighting it with every moment of my being. Really, really am. I don't want to be that person in a wheelchair. You bring a wheelchair mod into the game I'm playing, and I'm going to be the first one to jam something in your spokes as we're running away from a bad guy. And leave you.
For the sake of the party, you must die. Sorry.
Welcome, Daniel. Not really.
Not really due to a fever, but other than that, today
I had a bowl of Lucky Charms earlier. So. Killed off the box, too.
For a screener. It's not even just.
I mean, you guys see me with all my bed covers around me.
No, because I've been feeling sick as hell myself lately.
No, so you're kind of down in the corner of the picture. We're getting the picture of your fan and DVD.
Yeah, because he has this tendency never to aim his camera correctly.
Yeah.
I have to tell him how to aim his camera almost every time, like a fucking child.
Yeah. This is show business, people. Okay. There are rules.
Look, it keeps lending it to Lydian.
About proper framing and some, headroom.
Wait. That joke didn't work, Steamy. If he was lending the system to Lydian, then it would be too low for him.
Yes.
Fucking think your jokes through.
You'll be putting the camera on the floor so you can look right at the eye.
Yeah, I'm 6'4".
See, Iron agrees.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just too lazy.
No, as far as framing the
No,
picture.
you're just too fucking stoned.
Yeah.
Don't you blame it on laziness.
Because I got high.
Don't! Every time somebody does that, he starts singing it. Hey!
See, man was only 5 foot tall, really. He's just always floating.
It's like you don't need to prove them right. Yeah. Let's see here.
So I'm out of my fucking mind lately. And I get that. It's okay. Look, I mean, I'm just really tired of going through the same shit all the time. And yeah, I'm fighting being in a wheelchair in real life. Why would I fucking want to play in one? Why would I want to imagine myself in one?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be in one. And
Yeah,
anyone within the sound of my voice actually tell me, because I know about this whole thing, this subsect of the trans movement that says they're trans ableist, who wants to be disabled.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck
Yeah.
them.
I mean, you never seen that wheelchair-bound character Dream Warriors have a wheelchair in his dreams.
No, he got out of it.
Yeah. And the wheelchair was literally like a demon.
It's because it is in so many ways. Look, we understand it's a necessity of life for us with certain conditions. At some point, I probably will be in one. Hell, at some point, I probably won't remember my own name, yet alone any of you fuckers. I don't need to be reminded of that constantly. I want to enjoy what I have before I lose it.
Yeah.
I want to have fun. I want to just be a normal girl for a few hours here.
Mm-hmm.
And a few hours there. And yeah, I hurt. I'm in pain. I'm sitting here and it's agonizing. But I can at least semi-pretend I'm not as broken as I am in this position. Now I'm going to get this really fucking real here, people. Because if you know what it's like to be disabled, if you know what it's like to be in these things.
Yeah, I mean, I used to have seizures when I was a little kid.
I had massive seizures. I had a very rare and very, very, very damaging and usually very, very fatal form of epilepsy.
Yeah.
And guess what? I still technically have it. It's dormant. But it can still come back and fucking kill me. At any time. Exactly, Hunky. We take joy in the little things we can do where we come off as a normal person.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of always having to focus on how we're broken and fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean, look, we all know how we're fucked up. We don't need reminded.
Mm-hmm.
So, in other words, Steamy, stop calling Lydian short all the time, and Hunky, stop calling Richard a girl all the time. We don't always need 5 billion reminders as to why we're not good enough to most people. We don't need reminded why we're broken. We don't need reminded that we're less. Like, the insanity behind this viewpoint. When you fuckers say crazy shit like this about mental illnesses, about disabilities, you act like they're some fucking badge of honor.
Mm-hmm.
A, it's insulting to those of us who actually fucking have them. And B, and this is a really important part of this, imagine for one fucking day, just imagine
Hey, I gotta take this, guy.
that you had to be, that's fine, that you had to be in this situation, that you had to take on this struggling, that you had to take on these issues. And then somebody goes, oh, good for you, honey. It's like, good for me?
This is not empowering, asshole.
It's like, look, I love myself. I hate myself for being autistic, but can we stop with the fucking superpower shit? Can we stop with acting like there isn't anything wrong with autism and what it does to us? Do I think maybe it's part of our development as a species, either things that we've done chemically to ourselves or things that we're reaching in development? I don't know. But most of us who are would do a lot to be able to function better with society. Doesn't mean we hate ourselves. Doesn't mean we'd cure it if we could necessarily. But it means we'd like to be able to actually not have to struggle this much and suffer this much.
Mhm.
The same goes with the whole Tourette's thing. It's a complicated issue. It's not as simple as, do you want to cure it or do you want to be ticking? It's really not an either or. It's not a simple thing. No matter how much these fuckers act like it's, oh, no big deal, no big deal, no big deal, no big deal. Like, it's a fucking big deal. I'm ignoring that. Just want to be normal for a day. I just want to know what it's like. As weird and as crazy and as out there as this sounds, just to know what it's like to be a normal person for even a few minutes would be amazing.
Oh.
You're really going to try to say that? Hunky, shut the fuck up and behave for 5 minutes. And you know fully well he doesn't fucking do that.
Your mic is out, yeah. So. He's trying to say something she thinks is profound.
Yeah, I'm not hearing stuff.
Yeah, she's trying to bounce up.
In fact.
All right.
All right.
Anyway.
Ow.
Yeah, something came to mind when you were talking about all that. There is a woman by the name of Sue Thomas that was in the FBI for years. She came in as a deaf woman, and they were just going to put her in records, doing like fingerprint records and stuff. But then they realized she had a talent for lip reading, so that's when they brought her up to the big leagues. And she did that job for years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just the same, do you think she would have given some treasured body parts for the ability to hear? Just because you learn to adapt doesn't mean,
I celebrate
Yeah.
how good of a guy my dad was at dealing with his disabilities, how honorable he was with it, how strong he was with it, and how willing to face it and fight it he was. But do you think he was happy dealing with them?
No.
Do you think it made him happy when he found out the things that they didn't know when he first conceived kids about them being genetic and what he passed on to his children? The hardships of what these things mean.
Damn.
The things people don't understand, and that's the thing. Look, if I manage to do these things with my neuromuscular and neurological and all these other conditions, then fucking good on me. I've managed to do it. And I'm an overcomer. But that doesn't make having those conditions something special or something to be applauded.
Yeah.
It makes not letting them own me something to celebrate and be applauded.
Mm-hmm.
It makes not giving up because things are hard something to be celebrated and applauded. Being disabled is an unfortunate accident of life. And it sucks.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not something we should look at people and go, oh, you should be happy to be this way. Why? Can I break your legs and see if you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's have you wake up from a nap one day and suddenly find out your entire left side is, trying to go to sleep on a constant basis. We're still not quite entirely sure what the fuck happened here, but good enough, MRIs and CAT scans in my brain. No signs of a stroke, but a couple little lesions down here, maybe something like that. Something combination of pensioners and something kind of blue, but I refer to it as a stroke for lack of a better term at this point. But really,
Several years ago, we all got walking pneumonia.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know I had it. I went to go help my family with something, and about the time I arrived there, I started feeling sick. Mm-hmm. By the time we figured out what was going on, the entire family had it for months because it is a slow-acting and deep infection that's hard to get rid of. During the time that my mom had it, we had to go into the doctors and get stuff done on her lungs and stuff to take care of her. She found out at that time that she actually had a tumor in her spinal column wrapped around several of the bones. That was actually trying to paralyze her.
Yeah.
They found this by doing lung scans because of the infection, mind you. Now, this is called out of the frying pan into the fire kind of feeling, right? So they give her all these treatments to get her through the lung infection so they can get her healthy enough to do surgery where they open up her spinal column and remove the sections of the tumor.
Yeah.
Now, yes, it turned out to be a benign tumor, not cancerous. But at that point, they can't tell till they get in there.
Yeah.
So, meanwhile, there's all kinds of stuff we're going through. My mom spends 7 hours in surgery having her spine opened up in multiple ways. Years later, my mother will proudly tell everyone that walking pneumonia saved her life and kept her out of a wheelchair. Because it was worth it to her not to end up in a wheelchair. Understand what that's saying. It was worth going through months of severe lung infections, misery, pain, and then surgery because I don't want to be in a fucking wheelchair.
Yeah. I think when I had that bright idea to, spend a week in the rehab place they had at the VA. No, they were ready to send me home. I think I'll do a week in the rehab thing. See how it goes. It's basically rehab / old folks home on site, and they're going to give me to get used to being in the wheelchair. No, I'm trying to get out of the fucking wheelchair. Getting the physical therapy thing. No, I'm trying to get up and walk. And that's all you think. No, God damn it! I had to find it. No, I'm getting out of here. That's it. I'm out.
And I had to fight with doctors for that. Doctors are like, well, we can do this stuff to help you feel better while you're like, it's like, no, I'm not going to lay fucking down. I'm not going to stay still. I'm not going to sit. I will do what I have to and sit when I have to, but I'm going to do everything I fucking can to keep my body going. Yeah.
It was actually the advice the roommate I had at the time. You want to get the fuck out. You got to fight these guys. They don't want to leave. They're not going to let you go. They want that money. Whoever's paying. They get paid by how many beds are filled. So, So I had to find, just tell, no, I'm leaving and come and get me. And well, no, get your ass, get me out of here. And then, of course, because the way the roads were at the VA at the time, it's like, where are you guys? I had to stand up there, over here. And then the doctor, the VA, is convinced I had some sort of MS. It's not moving. It's not. It's always the constant. It's something, And even their own, they're a little pinchy with the fourth and fifth vertebrae, and which could be causing the problems. But no, we'll ignore that. He wanted to write his paper about it.
What's really scary to me is these clinics now that are talking about, we'll get rid of your back pain. And they're talking about all these different debilitating back disorders.
Mm-hmm.
And their answer is to go into your back and cut out the nerve center so you won't feel the pain as they cripple you.
That's not getting rid of it. That's just numbing you.
That is some fucked up
Compounding
shit.
the damage. Okay.
That's a common practice for back surgeries now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're basically saying, "Oh, you're going to be disabled by it. We're just going to try to make you less pain, so you'll shut the fuck up."
Mm-hmm. Listen, I got back home and I was driving myself because I still drive. I drive myself to the library, and let me take these headphones off because driving along and just crack, and then suddenly I could feel my hand again. I could do more than just form a claw. I could actually, okay, yeah, pinch nerves, okay. Now, part of the problem is some of these pinch so damn long, a lot of them have just died on me and trying to it takes a long time to regenerate them. What?
I have an Amazon package in.
Oh, happy day.
It's by the front door of the building.
That's nice.
It's a nice way of saying get your...
Yeah, you shut up. Yeah.
Cue the Barry White music. Bob's going for a package.
I hope you fight fans enjoyed that little exchange.
Wasn't enough of a blood sport. I'm supposed to get more viewership. Fight harder. I mean,
Yeah.
Oh.
just saying, if you're trying to get me viewership, you got to kick up the anger and the rage in those fights. Don't you want me to get viewership?
Of course we do.
Then fight more. I mean, this is where I wonder how many people in the audience take those kind of comments from me seriously. Like, she's trying to encourage them to ruin their marriage so she can get viewership. It's like, meh. I mean, I'm not going to turn it down. It would be funny. I mean, I love ya.
Love you too, bitch.
Whatever you say, pain in the ass, bitch.
Okay, twat waffle.
No, that one doesn't work on me.
Yeah.
Doesn't fit me. If you're going to try to insult somebody, the insult has to have some bearing in reality. That's why bitch works so well for both of us, bitch.
Okay, bitch.
There you go. A lot of people think I'm a nice girl, and that's true. Except for one little hitch. When I'm not being a nice girl, I'm getting in touch with my inner bitch. Oh, you will deal with me. You know you love me.
Of course we do.
That just proves how insane you are.
Well, for those who love to hear us fight, I loved it during that last live stream at the hotel when Mary and her bunch showed up and I was able to scream and stuff and just shut up and stop breaking my train of thought.
That was
one for the ages.
How many times have I yelled at you guys to shut the fuck up on air?
Well, it's the same sort of thing. That I was trying to make a very salient point. She screams in the bathroom, freaking out. And again, train of thought, gone.
You had a train of thought?
It happens.
Not very often.
But easily derailed when this one starts screaming at me.
So mail's being delivered right now. Sweet.
It's your man being a little whiny. acting of shutting the fuck up is right for him.
Oh, he's always like that.
Okay. All right. All right. I'm working hard.
All right.
Now. How about I don't want to have to constantly have these things all around me? I don't want to need a whole bunch of supplements and meds every day just to function. I'm too young to be a fucking medicine cabinet.
Tell me about it.
Oh, Steph, sweetie, you're not that young. I mean,
Are you fucking kidding me? You didn't
I'm
see
just.
all the crap I have to take every day.
I didn't dispute that. I said you're not that young.
Thanks. Fucking twat waffle.
Again, not an accurate insult. Gotta be more correct.
She's a British
Scout.
twat waffle.
No. Scalp collecting bitch. Yes. What waffle? No. British. No.
Gotta leave the British on the front.
Teeny bit in mom's heritage. So fucking what? That's not what I am. I'm a Celtic native scalp collecting red-headed fiery bitch from hell. And that's why you love me.
Of course we do.
Because you're a crazy, stupid fox. I mean. You love me. You think I'm swell. Is it remarkable how stupid you can be? I mean. Here I am. Nothing. Nothing at all.
So, how are the three Meowsketeers?
You ask this all the time. I tell you the same thing. Evil, attention, nags.
Yeah.
Or not in here.
But even when they're being evil, they're still nice.
No, they're not. When they're being evil, and they're giant pains in the ass.
Wonder where they got it from.
Well, they obviously didn't get it from me. Maybe they've been watching you on here too long.
Oh.
You're the one who walked into that one trying to make that joke.
Yeah.
I'm so tired today. I'm so fucking tired and stressed today. I'm going to blame Steph because she yawned on air. Everything is now your fault, Steffi.
Yeah, bitch.
Suck one, bitch. Anyway. These are days I wonder what people watching are actually thinking.
Who the hell knows?
The fact that we continue to draw an audience I find very disturbing. But also oddly satisfying.
Yeah. Oh boy.
The message of the day is be a bitch and you too can get monetized and make money off bitching. I mean, breaking the tonight.
Oh, that would be the.
Oh yeah, this is when I asked you to.
Would you mute your damn mic while you have a conversation about your stupid package?
Oh,
I'm not joking.
there's one that I specifically asked.
I don't care.
Okay, well.
My God, that's small. Can I send it back?
God. I don't need to know what kind of package or what size it is or any of that shit. I really don't want to know. Fucking hell. Some breaking.
Big Hunky Chunky wants to know.
Don't interrupt when I'm singing.
No, I wasn't sure. I thought you stood on the cat's tail. That was all.
No, I sing well, thank you. I know I do. Right. I'm not Bob. I'm not strangling cats.
Okay, I heard my name taken in vain.
You're not God. It's not taken in vain, you egomaniac fuck.
It just doesn't quantify as a sit. It's still thinking.
Sits there with a smile on his face. Package delivered.
Okay.
Boy, that didn't take him very long. I mean.
Okay, so we got.
Kind of been a very big package.
I think he's trying really hard to ignore us. Which honestly to me is making it even more funny.
Yeah.
What?
He's looking for his package.
This poor package. I mean. I really think he's trying actively to ignore us.
I am. All right.
You're fucking failing if you heard me say that and responded to it. Obviously, you're hearing the comments. You're just trying not to respond because you're being a puss. Aw, quit gripping your package and listen. I mean, it didn't take him very long to deliver it, though. Look, he keeps playing with his package on air.
Oh, for Christ's
I don't think he'll get a 5-star rating.
No, that's not going to get a 5-star rating. No way in hell. Wait. I'm wondering how long it's going to take for me to get called a bitch again. What does it take to get called a bitch?
20 years of bitching and moaning are finally coming to an end. Okay.
Wait, what? That sounded like he was announcing he was going to kill me or
She
something.
finally got her fucking titanium ring. Okay, so now you find something else to bitch
The
about.
ring
wonder
I've
she-
been wanting.
No wonder she won't shut up. I still don't care and haven't cared.
Okay,
I love you, Steph.
and now Dr. McCoy has a shirt.
I love you too, bitch.
Now.
Unless I'm getting gifts, I don't give a shit. I mean,
I've been sending you gifts endlessly.
Yes, we did. We sent you.
I know.
That's why we're tolerated.
I am about to raise a complaint as to why the hell the mic hasn't showed up, but
And I got a free sandwich bag too. All right. Let's give the doctor some dignity here.
Okay.
you realize by saying you got a free sandwich bag, you're basically telling people you would reuse dirty bags on your food.
No, it's going to be in here. I'll probably put some model parts in it.
I'm just telling you how people will take it.
They'll take it no matter what. Oh, it probably comes in it. You know, whatever. No, any little sick thing they can think of. Yeah, these people are psychos. Psycho baby.
I wasn't talking about them. I was just talking about people in general, but thank you for
People in
going
general.
there.
Well, people in general don't pay. Okay.
Dang it.
Whoops. There we go. So this could be argument of why they got away with selling an entire figure for a different outfit when you just buy the because it's too much of a pain in the butt to get the outfit off the other figure, not the regular figure. Just buy a new figure. All right. While we're at it, go ahead and put the belt on them. Another little baggie.
Ooh, we lost it.
Suitable for all your druggy needs.
Guessing she's got internet problems again.
All right, so we got that. Now we're just waiting on the doctor's pants. This should be. Whoa!
Everyone's
Dropping like
leaving.
flies, people. What the hell's going on here? Come on, you swine.
You mentioned doctor's pants and everyone leaves.
Good, more than one, yes.
I don't know. I think she must have internet problems.
Yeah, it could be.
Hopefully she'll be back in a minute.
We got a little thing here, the little insignia for the uniforms.
Oh,
There we're back.
the block
And we're all back. Okay.
customer service keeps fucking up the service. But they block their fucking shit ass service.
Sending 3 of them, I can also replace the ones on Kirk and Spock.
I don't fucking care. I'm trying to rant right now.
All right.
Let her rant.
I am.
My channel. Respond to my rant or shut the fuck up.
Could I stop her if I wanted to? No.
No, but you basically just talked over it like it didn't exist or matter.
Yeah.
I'm getting really fucking sick and tired of this. These utility-based companies that are able to get away with all this shit and basically get these government contracts so they're the only fucking ones carrying things in entire cities and they're contracted through the city are fucking monopolies and crony capitalism at its worst. Second of all, it's still fucking illegal to block your customers.
Okay. Snoopy,
What?
time
Again,
to break out a frame.
Oh, Jesus.
mute the fucking mic. I'm in a rant and you just interrupted it with something not related.
Sorry.
I am so fucking fucking fed up with Mediacom. Everybody, get this through your heads. Mediacom is a piece of shit company that is trying to fuck its customers and is using government contracts to get away with it.
Okay, here we go.
But I don't fucking care if they don't like me. I hope they fucking choke on their bad fucking service.
Ugh.
There we go.
You blocked me because I pointed out that your service sucks worse than a 2-cent hooker on crack. Guess what? Your customers all fucking agree with me. Fucking twat waffles.
I'm back. What happened?
Oh. What?
I'm going to.
What happened?
You don't know. That's.
Mm.
My patience.
Mm.
Fucking worthless company. Just pretend you know what you're doing. Pretend your head isn't shoved so far up your fucking sphincter that you're tasting your own breakfast again. How's that sound, Mediacom? You blocked me. You blocked me because I pointed out that your fucking shit is fucking worthless as a customer.
Oh,
Guess
shit.
what? You're still fucking worthless. You've always been fucking worthless. Just because the government helps you force people to be your customers doesn't mean you're not a worthless sack of fucking shit. And the mood I'm in right now, I may just come over to your office. It's not exactly that fucking far.
So they
Hell, I
literally
wouldn't care if it's
blocked
within
you?
a half-hour drive. It wouldn't be too fucking far. This is a issue that happened a while back. The internet provider for our area, the only one that you can get in several neighborhoods, including mine, blocked me on the social media accounts and the customer service accounts for being insulting to their service when talking with somebody about how bad the service we got was.
What a bunch of thick skins.
No, thin skins.
Thin skins. Yeah.
Yes. So, yeah, this fucking bullshit is still happening. You have no fucking balls. You have no fucking brains. You're worthless in every fucking way. And nobody fucking loves you or your service. Fucking Ree. Hey, Riot Sweetie. Nice to see you. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. And people don't want me when I'm pissed. Look, I love you guys to pieces, but you don't want to deal with me when I'm like this. You don't want me like this.
No, I've seen it.
And they really don't want me to be so much like this that I come down to their fucking office. There's a difference between being a Karen versus having legitimate fucking complaints.
Yeah.
And if they want to play fuck around and find out, guess what? I'm good at being people's find out. So let's play, bitches. Rack them up. Let's play fucking again. Because will this be the first time I've come down to your office and raised hell? When you're screwing people's service, they can't get the service they're required, and your response is basically, oh, well, you fucking deserve it.
Mm-hmm.
When you're blocking your customers so they can't get notifications of outages and stuff like that because you're offended that they hurt your precious fee-fees.
Yeah.
Let's reiterate where this fucking stands right now. Does anybody care about your fucking fee-fees? get this clear. Nobody fucking cares if you're offended that somebody spoke badly of your shitty service. You should be more upset that you're offending your customers with shitty ass fucking service. Oh no, somebody hurt your precious fifis. Whatever will you fucking do? Fucking twats. Play this game. Let's rack again. That's because you're a sociopath, darling.
Like you're
There you
not.
are.
No,
Ah, good.
I'm a bitch. But I'm a very emotional, empathic sociopath. It's the best way you could try to describe it. Which means I'm really not. Because they're not the same.
Bob told me to ask your opinion on something before I get any ideas.
Oh, God. Is it something that should be said on air, or should you message me?
What is your opinion on Kevin Sorbo?
I got nothing against him.
I met him.
I think Hercules was stupid as shit, but I think genuinely he tries to be a nice guy.
He is. I met him before.
Okay, because for some reason, when I got all this Kevin Sorbo stuff, he ended up sending me an extra copy of the movie that I got off of his website. So I was thinking about sending you the extra copy.
No, I'm good with that. The only things I really disliked was his early work because I didn't like the acting style in him or the writing style.
Okay.
Oh.
That wasn't a complaint against him. That was a complaint against the parts he was taking.
Yeah, this is one of his more, shall we say, faith-based movies.
Yeah, that doesn't bother me.
Yeah, I have God's Not Dead.
Actually, I dislike the whole cancel mobs who want to get rid of him because he's faith-based. Like, he talks a lot about that. He talked about it when he was in Hercules, even, that he was becoming more of a man of faith.
Yeah.
Look, I hated the Hercules show. I fucking hated it.
As in what faith?
Yeah.
Oh, he's a Christian guy. He talks about it a lot.
Yeah.
But let us get it. I hated the Hercules show. I fucking hated it. I hated what it did to mythology. I hated all that. And I thought it was corny as fuck. And I thought Xena was even worse.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that I dislike the actors. And Sorbo, again, I actually have a lot of his stuff. Hell, I have his Mythica miniseries.
Yeah, I kind of get that you make valid points here, but also this stuff is corny because Sam Raimi's behind it.
So it didn't matter what it was. What was the reason? Hercules and Xena were badly written and corny, and Kroll was badly written and corny. So I couldn't get into that stuff. So I wasn't prepared to think he was a good actor back then. It was when I saw him in Andromeda and saw some of his deeper side that I started to agree on him being a better actor.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. I need to watch those though. Because those shows are I mean, I'm a huge Sam Raimi fan. So.
I'm not. I'm really not. That's what I said. I like Sorbo. I like his wife. I don't like a lot of the parts they've done. But their later careers, I don't mind faith movies at all. So I've had no problem with that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. I mean, if you're doing something for you.
I mean, if you guys ever saw the web series that was out for a while called The Guild, there was actually, when they were doing this Comic-Con thing for one season, he actually had a guest appearance in it, which was literally him getting attacked by a couple of guys dressed up at like Warhammer Spartans, beating the crap out of him. That you later find out are girls. But the whole part, literally, they said while they were filming with these guys, with the people in these suits beating on him, he kept going, "Oh, come on! You can hit me harder than that. I can take it. I'm not a pussy. Hit harder. Make it look real."
Oi.
And they all loved it. Most of that cast was a liberal cast, but they loved him, and they were so grateful they got him on. It was endearing.
Yeah.
trying to get this.
It's like, and that's how it should be. We don't agree, but God, you're fucking great. So come work with us, right?
Yeah.
There's very few people I can't separate art from artist, and you guys pretty much know who those people are. I've been very vocal about it and why. So, generally speaking, even if I disagree with people, as long as they're not absolute and complete and utter waffle holes that I can't fucking stomach. Not that I'm speaking any specific waffle.
Costner.
Costner, yeah.
The specific waffle that sleeps on your stream?
No. No. You're fine. You're fine.
Oh.
This is a hatred I have of somebody who fucked over my family.
Oh.
And managed to get a few Oscars in the process. So,
yeah.
Not exactly an encouragement to reform your behavior.
Yeah.
All right. And now we got that up, we can put a proper one on here.
We made a fortune, but we claimed the movie went bankrupt, and then the studio went bankrupt after, so we wanted to pay you at all.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, well, that isn't that convenient.
There.
You basically, there's no way the movie was bankrupt. I saw what sales they did, but they claimed the bankruptcy of the movie.
I know Spock has got a good insignia.
So they could say, oh, no, we can't pay all the actors because we don't have the money anymore. Using this loophole in freaking bankruptcy laws as a way to get around it. And yeah, just had a whole bunch of people living in third world conditions, work their asses off for them for months, and then went, fuck you, we're not going to pay you after we made a fortune off your ass. While they treated him like shit the entire time.
Oh, I got more.
Yeah, that's shitty.
That hit a level where I can't disassociate it.
And now, let's see what this be.
Ooh.
And microphone.
I told
Headphone cord is too short.
myself a lot of things in my life, and I just try them so hard.
Yeah, this will be the.
Like I said, I'm not blaming him for how bad that show was. I'm blaming the show. And it was not just that he was weak. They bastardized mythology to hell. Yeah. It was really playing really hard on the really corny side of what was the 80s action movies that were before it and stuff like that. And
part of the action pack on it.
It irritated me in so many different ways. And because his acting scenes I'd seen in those looked so corny and his emoting was so corny, and I didn't think he was a good actor at that point. Yes, Daniel, that actually has been proven. I think again, whether people like her liberal viewpoints or some of the stuff she's done or not, Fran Drescher's been helping kill a lot of those blacklists and fighting to get people rehired that were being shut out. She may be a liberal, but she doesn't like people being blocked from work for disagreeing with her. You have to give her the credit for some of the things she's actually done to try to remove some of the bullshit. And she has. She's taken the mark. She's done stuff. She's trying to take it. I've got to give her that credit.
Guess I was wrong about Fran Drescher then.
Yeah.
Oh, again, Charles Shaughnessy, her ex-co-star, is actually conservative. He wasn't just playing a conservative. And she's fought more times to defend him against people who talk shit about him. She is absolutely hardcore on protecting him. So I will say there is an amount of certain things. But I don't agree with her on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, same here.
But I think she's genuine, and the problems that she was pointing out when she was pushing for the strike and all that were actually problems that were happening to low pay writers who were being abused by the system and stuff like that. I don't have a problem with calling that shit out.
Yeah.
Because Hollywood has a lot of the writers, they don't get even minimum wage. They're abused as hell. They're expected to go on site with people and pay for it out of pocket and not get paid till after the movie's out, shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a lot of the stuff she was actually adding into the strike, and I had no problem with that. I was like, yeah, that shit's bullshit. It needs called out.
Yeah, it
Because
does.
that's abusive slave labor shit.
Yeah, it is.
So it's like, I can sit there and go, I don't like this. I don't like this. I think she's crazy about this. I think she's nuts about this.
Mm-hmm.
But she also was one of the ones who called out the people in Hollywood trying to blacklist people for not getting the stabs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And she actually
really?
told them that they were being like the people who persecuted her people.
Oh, wow.
And she didn't just post that. She posted a video of her saying it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So I have to give her that credit.
Yeah, me too. I mean, if she's saying stuff like that, I have to give her credit.
Like I said, doesn't mean she's not a nutso kind of hyper lefty on most things, but
Yeah.
she's at least rational and willing to hear the other side.
In the world of
Yeah.
Hollywood, that actually works. Yeah. To an extent. Yeah.
Again, she grew up in Queens and she spent a lot of her life in Hollywood. She hasn't exactly had a lot of experiences of conservative people around her.
No.
So the fact that she's even got some points where she's willing to see eye to eye with them or try to defend them
Yeah.
is actually a pretty good step.
Yeah, that is a pretty good step.
Yeah.
Because I do think when we're dealing with people in these situations, we have to also acknowledge where they're from and how they grew up, because it's part of what creates those viewpoints, that lifestyle, all that.
There's something in the water. Just anything to the right of Attila the Hun, or into the right of Genghis, whatever.
Well, it's like they act literally like everybody on the right is some caricature of these fascists who don't even represent the right.
Mm-hmm.
And it is nuts and it is crazy. And it's like, you have to be the most in the tank for every woke ideology or you're absolutely a sellout. And I've gotten that from the other side more lately. And I didn't used to see that, where it started, I'd say around 2014 to 15, where it was if you weren't in the tank with their candidate, if you weren't in the tank with everything they were supporting or they were promoting, suddenly you were a sellout, you were a rhino, you were everything else. And it was vulgar shit being said. It's like, you're not helping. Most of us are trying to find common ground and work on things. You're not helping when you do that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On both sides, you're not helping because most people are willing to find common ground.
Yeah.
That's why I said most people belong in the center. That's actually surprising. I didn't know he was in that. That show was a little on the ultra woke in the first season, but second season they went completely off the rails.
Like hell, you're a state farm insurance. Okay.
Kind of surprised he actually managed to even get cast for that.
I'm surprised about that too.
What was he in Supergirl season 2? I missed it. But we're talking Dean Cain, because he was in. He was dead.
That one surprises me too, honestly.
Yeah. Well, I think once when he started going on Fox News and doing things, then it's like suddenly, Mr. Danvers is no longer necessary to the story, and he was shown the door.
Yeah, but I mean, he'd been pretty openly
I know.
more conservative and all that for long before that. I was
Yeah.
surprised they even hired him in the first place at that point.
The thing is, Sorbo was, next runner-up for Superman on Lois and Clark. So him and Kane were the ones who, that. But
I mean, Sorbo's the age of my parents. Literally, he's from the same year both my parents were born.
Yeah.
And now he's got me curious, and I'm looking at parts he's done.
So he's a few years older than me. Dean Cain,
Yeah.
I think, is a few years younger.
Funny enough, I'm actually going to a convention that has Sam Raimi in it.
Yeah, Dean Cain is 2 years younger than me.
He's listed in 3 episodes of Supergirl
Hmm.
Kevin Sorbo.
as Largand.
Huh. And
That
Sorbo's
kinda
5 years older than me.
That kind of surprised me, actually.
That really does surprise me,
Let
actually.
me see that one.
And like, look, I'm not in agreement with Sorbo and Kane on a lot of their politics, but I have a respect for them.
Mhm.
I think they're genuine people who are really trying to just live their life and support people. And the fact that, Dean Cain was doing stuff like God's Not Dead and stuff before they ever hired him on that does say something about if they're trying to screen and censor, they weren't doing a very good job paying attention.
They weren't paying attention, yeah.
Because both of them were kind of very out publicly with their faith before Supergirl ever became a show.
Yeah, I think, having played Superman kind of overrode a lot of stuff there. Yeah, we got to have anything. And, of course, having Helen Slater as the mom, too. It's like, put them all back in their suits, and you got a family reunion right there. Well, I'm not the only one. There's, look around. There's Photoshops of them,
But they did completely quit working with either of them in 2017 and keep running the show for 4 more years.
Yeah.
So that probably says a little something, too.
Maybe 2 episodes.
And like, look, that's one of those shows you can use as a complete evidence of the absolute ginger side. Jimmy fucking Olsen. They turned into a black man.
Yeah.
What? He was specifically known for redheaded and for talking, and even in the comics, he was actually active in a Celtic personality and culture. He wasn't just redheaded. He actually was very much a little Celtic boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his name's fucking Celtic.
Hmm.
I'm like, really? You race fucking Jimmy? Really?
I mean, within the confines of it's not like Jimmy Olsen has to be white, but it's like you picked up like by that point 70 years of.
See, I actually disagree that Jimmy needed to be, because there was so much played on in the character with him being Celtic throughout it, and they were so adamant in the arc of him of really accenting the bright orange hair that it really did reek as a full ginger side with him.
I missed these episodes. What the heck?
Well, guys, I'm gonna make me something to eat for lunch. I'll be right back.
I need to get at my kit and test my blood sugar because I'm feeling very anemic.
They're with Terry Hatcher.
Oh, did I?
What was this story?
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. I'm not going to lie. Congratulations, Daniel. Because I gave it a shot. I tried. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of giving girls characters that are just female equivalents of the male popular character, which to a degree, even Supergirl and She-Hulk always were that to a degree.
Yeah.
They tried to give them more of their unique character, but they were still... This is a girl's version of the boy's character. That is what they were. And that's always kind of irritated me, but I tried to give it a chance. And I tolerated the first season, but I criticized a lot of it. And then I saw like 2 episodes of the second season and told them to go F themselves. Because 'Cause it went so much worse the second season.
Yeah.
And then I saw like 2 episodes of the second season and told them to go F themselves. Because it went so much worse the second season. Because it went so much worse the second season. 'Cause it went so much worse the second season.
I mean, I like to exchange.
Gonna make a cup of tea. Be right back.
Car.
I'm gonna go be a Brit. Be right back. That's what he said.
Yeah. No, I mean, Car and Cat.
Mary Poppins.
Because
Said I'll be making a cup of tea. Be right back.
Cat
Unless you want to make it for me.
after Supergirl.
Go suck
Really?
a fat
Super-
fucking bitch.
Like Supergirl, that kind of.
No, it's even.
I mean, Callista Flockhart's my age, so the first time, I'm a girl, I'm powerful, and nothing wrong with being a girl. So take your post-wave feminism and shove it up your ass. Okay.
Yeah, I think they kind of, and they tried to use Cat Grant
Mm-hmm.
to play on the whole, we got to overcome the voice stuff. It's like, you guys realize that the fact that somebody that age would be that big of a player in the men's field would actually work against that plot.
Mm-hmm.
It actually makes it look like, oh, look, women have been succeeding at this longer than we thought.
Mm-hmm.
It actually works in the argument that they're trying to take over the movements of the past and pretend that it's all new.
Mm-hmm. History started the second they started paying attention. No, it didn't.
I've had girls tell me, well, girls have never been welcome in fields doing things like construction and stuff. It's like, I was a carpenter in 2001 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
When most of you were little bitchy babies sucking on mama's tit.
If that much. We're talking 22, 23 years ago. What?
Try not to remind me how old I'm getting.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm sure we managed something.
I didn't do it, whatever it is.
Arrange some way to ship this movie to you.
Pointing out, I have a mailing address on my YouTube about.
Mm-hmm.
The private
Well,
mailbox.
It's a matter of just getting something to put it in. The Blu-ray.
Yeah.
What you do is you get a medium flat rate from the post office and you stuff it full of all kinds of gifts for me.
Hey.
Mm-hmm. Not that prezzies.
Have I ever denied that I'm a selfish bitch who wants gifts?
Never.
In the material world.
Don't fucking sing Madonna on my channel or I'll fucking throw you backstage like a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that fucking bitch with a passion.
Hmm.
Speaking of wanting prezzies, here's my wish list for everybody out in the chats. Let me open back up the X so I can throw it into the little chat box to give you on that too. Mm-hmm. So anybody who's watching, you can totally access my throne.
Mm-hmm.
You can totally send me stuff. You can totally treat me like your queen. You can show that simp card proudly.
Mm-hmm.
You can do it.
Hey, proper tribute.
The boobs deserve tribute.
Mm-hmm. All hail the boobs.
These are why I should get simp gifts all the time. I should have more super chats than I do. Because I have fucking one of the best racks on the internet. And I don't even fucking care. I don't fucking care and I don't deny it.
You got a rack that puts most porn stars to shame.
Mm-hmm. And as I get skinnier, my boobs and my hips are only sticking out even more.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'm standing in the hall the other day and the wall at my shadow. My husband looks over and goes, yeah, you really can't tell I'm getting skinnier because you can see from where the boobs went and the hips came way out. Yeah. It's like, he's like, ooh, you're getting that hourglass back nice and taut. It's like, okay, hush.
I'm reminded of what I was told about in Tonight Show back before they got when Joan Rivers was guest hosting, and she's just gone on some kind of tirade about big boobs or something or other, little thing. And first gets up Cassandra Pita as Elvira, so she's in the full getup. So she's coming out on the heels of this rant about boobs. And she just says that settles down in the chair, starts running her hand up running the, and they're real.
It's still weird that she's turned into a censorship freak.
Yeah.
How the hell did she become the satanic panic that used to seek her out?
Yeah, I know. But I and others have pointed out this is exactly what your movie was against. You know, this is what the Elvira movie was speaking out against. What the fuck are you doing?
Hmm.
I don't know. I just see the Booberella spoof on Simpsons going, "You're here because you want to see my boobs. Boobs!"
Okay. Yeah.
Was she wrong?
Epic voice guy on the honest trip.
Do you know how many guys I've talked to? I've asked, well, you watch the stuff where they have her like hosting it while they play different horror movies. What movies did they play? And they'll go,
I'll tell you what. The only way I was able to get through Night of the Living Dead was watching that one because it's just a little intense. But they're breaking up once in a while, but made that one tolerable.
Oh yeah. Oh, and just to let you know, the copy of that movie I'm sending you is multi-format, so it has both DVD, Blu-ray, and it also has a code for a digital download.
Probably 2 discs in there.
I love that they always send you this saying the digital download code is only going to be good for this long, but you can find
By the
ones
time you
years
get
ago.
it. Yeah.
No, you can find ones years ago. If you actually input the codes, they'll still work.
Oh, what do you know?
I've done it multiple times.
Hmm.
They tell you there's this expiration date, but they don't usually actually honor it. Because I downloaded the codes off of all my Hobbit and Lord of the Rings movies last year, and they still worked. I'm just saying. Just saying. It's kind of funny to me. I'm not gonna lie.
Excuse me. Oh.
I'm trying to decide what to do because I have a lot to get done, but I've gotten a lot done. I'm taking a lot of stuff to Mom, and we're gonna do all this stuff, and I've got stuff to sort in the living room too.
Nah. Don't forget to say hi to your moms for us.
That would be weird since she doesn't know you guys.
No, we still want to say
It's random woman said hello.
This random freak I stream with who is crazier than I am, so I wanted to say hi to my mother.
No, not creepy at all.
I say hi to your husband all the time.
But he knows us, sort of.
But he's at least talked to you or interacted with you some.
He knows of us at least, okay? You know.
My mom ignores my streaming world. She made it very clear to me she has no intention of ever watching my streams. Quite insultingly, in fact.
I was just going to say that's a bit insulting.
Even though it's probably for the best, you know.
She just said, "Congratulations, I will never watch your streams." I'm just sitting there like,
gee.
Wow. Thanks, Mom. I love you too.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, what I said is, thanks, Mom. I love you too, you crazy old bitch. Which probably didn't help my case for inspiring her to want to listen to my speech, right?
No.
I swear I would get canceled 16 Ways to Sunday if people actually heard me and my mom interact with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, the shit we say to each other.
You should do a podcast with your mother. Some little type of podcast or something.
No.
That would be fun.
No. My mom is not public with her life. I know some streamers do that. There's no way in hell my mom would ever be willing to.
Mm.
Oh, God.
Plus, I don't know if I want to subject my audience to her.
No.
I love her dearly, but oh, the mouth on that woman sometimes.
That would actually be refreshing.
No.
I mean, a mother with a mouth like a trucker? Why not?
And it's not exactly that. She's not as big on the swear words. It's the bitchy sarcasm.
Yeah. At least now we know where you got it from.
Shut the fuck up.
No, both sides
Yeah,
contribute
yeah.
to that mix, okay?
But they love me anyway.
No, this is not, one side or the
Everybody
other.
loves you.
Okay,
I bet you I could direct you to some people who would argue against that viewpoint. But love or hate me, they remember me.
I can identify with that.
I'll run into people years later and they'll go, oh, Rosetta. And I'll just stop looking at them like, oh, hi, you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they'll start talking about stuff, and I'm sitting there going, yeah.
There's been a few that's like, remember me very clearly in high school and grade school. And I'm like, sorry.
Then there's the ones who remember me, and I do remember them, and it's awkward.
Yeah.
Because I'm remembering them as somebody I wanted to kick in the twat with steel toes a few thousand times.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going, it's so good to see you. And I'm like, I wish I could say the same.
Mm-hmm.
I really wish I could say the same, but why the fuck are you here?
Mm-hmm.
And the problem is with my brain's inability to filter, I actually say that shit. Thank you, Kermit. That was actually a moment, and it was when I was helping pick up food for my mom when we were running errands one day, and we stopped at one of the places she likes to get food, and the girl taking the order is talking to my mom, and she turns up to me and, oh, Rosetta, this is your mother? And I'm looking at her, and she goes, you know me. It's like, do I? And yeah, I technically do. She's the girl I maimed who tried to strangle me years ago, but the fact that this was almost 15, 20 years after that fight when this happened, and she lifts her hand and still has the scars from where I ripped into her.
Yeah.
Her hand doesn't work quite right.
Definitely left an impression there, didn't
I left a few impressions. That's why the police were arguing that you're not supposed to bite. No, wait. She had her hands around my throat. She's lucky I just bit her.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I would have fucked that bitch up.
Well, she ran.
Yeah.
Considering 20 years later, her hand still doesn't work right. I did a pretty good job of that just biting.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely left an impression the moment she saw me. It was like fearful face, like, oh, hi. And I looked at her and went, it's nice to know that your future went far from what happened. Yeah, about time she walks into the back of my mom, looks at me, what is your problem? It's like, her? I still hate her. I don't care how many years it's been. I'll decide that later, Kermit.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like literally about the time she walked in the back after I said, your future went far after that. My mom was just looking at me like, "What is wrong with you?" It was like
Mm.
that was with after about the third time she did the "What is wrong with you?" I went, "Well, you should know you raised me."
Mm.
Hmm.
And considering the fact that Dad was always saying how much I was like my mother,
Mm.
every time she said, "What is wrong with you?" or took a shot at my personality, I had ammo.
Oh boy.
I was like, "I don't know, Mom. What's wrong with you?" And this is where I have people watching this going, why am I watching this again?
Yeah.
It's like, she's proud of being a bitch. It's like, yeah, I am.
Hmm.
I'm really good at it too. And the skinnier I get, the more I'm getting people simping at me as I'm being a bitch to them, which is really fun. I realized I was losing weight the other day when I'm walking through the fucking store. I'm not even dressed nicely. I'm trying to pick a few things up. And I got hit on by 3 separate guys who were determined that I had to be 25.
Mhm.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
And when I pointed out that I was 40, they started hitting on me even more.
Oh shit.
It's like, oh, okay. They're like, oh wait, you look like this at 40. Okay.
Mhm.
It's like, yeah, I mean, I don't think I'm pretty, but some reason a lot of guys seem to. I don't know if that's desperation or I don't see what I actually look like. I don't know.
Oh, you're gorgeous compared to me.
Yeah.
Aw, you're fine. Thanks, Kermit. And yeah, whether I want to or not, whether I want to or not,
That's how I feel, man.
when I laugh
Aaron,
and when
get
I
your butt
turn in my
here.
seat here, I'm seeing it more. Even after coughing all night, my chin's getting narrower. My face is
Get your
getting more
sister in
slender.
here, Iron.
Mhm.
I'm losing weight.
Come on, Iron. Get in here.
Yeah.
Everyone misses you, Iron. Look at this. Now, how do you feel?
Uh,
I just, like we were ranting about earlier. Thank you, Kermit. We were ranting about the whole thing with the game mods and the wheelchairs and stuff earlier. Like I said, I don't care if a private group wants to do that or stuff like that. But when you have able-bodied douche canoes going, if you don't think these are great or say it's great for representation, then you this or that. It's like, fuck you. You don't speak for us as disabled people. You don't fucking speak for us. I mean, right?
yeah.
I'm supposed to care what you think? Because I fucking don't. I haven't cared what you fuckers have thought ever. Hell, unless you're a friend of mine, I don't fucking care what you think. I hate to say it, that goes for people watching too. I love and appreciate you guys are watching and stuff, but if you're not somebody I personally know, I got 2 shits to give about your opinion of me. I mean, if you say something nice, I'll take the compliment. I'll be happy, but if you want to bitch about me, I'll just sit there and look at you and go, fuck you.
I have no more fucks to give.
I've no more fucks to give. I've no more fucks to give.
What do you think of Shadowrun?
I'm not sure.
Mm.
Yeah. 'cause
Yeah,
I-
that's it, Kermit. They keep trying to push that shit and trying to say if you don't support it, you're against disabled people. It's like, I'm a fucking fucking disabled person. I don't support it. It's condescending as fuck, and you're taking away our escapism. Let me say it louder to the people in the back. It's stupid as fuck. Sign the disabled chick. Kermit, I consider you in the friends group. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing for either of our sakes, but I know you. I talked to you. I've streamed with you. You've made it past the I don't give a fuck stage.
Apparently, Rob Burnett is moving.
Okay.
He just got into that house. What the hell are they doing?
That sounded like really stalker thing to say. That he just moved into that house.
Yeah, I think you haven't been there a year. What the hell?
I've just got
Now,
the cameras
ultimately-
installed.
Let me fucking finish responding to chat. Now, ultimately, when it comes to people's opinions, honestly, my opinions are my own. I will hear other sides. I want to hear different viewpoints. I want to learn from other people's viewpoints. But ultimately, I give a fuck what my heart thinks and what my brain thinks. I'm not going to change because somebody else tells me I should think the way they think. I'm willing to discuss. I'm willing to debate. I'm willing to admit when I'm wrong on issues. But I'm not going to change just because somebody else thinks differently. So on opinions, often I don't give a shit what other people think. And that's not to insult them. That's not to say that they shouldn't have their opinions or their right to their opinions. It's that I'm comfortable where I am. I tell Bob all the time I don't give a fuck about his opinion, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
I've said it to Steve, me too, haven't I?
Oh
Yep.
yes.
Mammoth, have I said I don't fucking care what you think to you before?
Yeah.
It's
And we
not
can
an insult.
barely
It's
see your
not.
face.
I've got to get.
But
back.
none of us are brave enough to say to you.
No, they won't, Kermit, and that is stupid.
No, we're just no better than saying, I'm going to make you care. No, you're not.
That's where I get really funny on this. Is like, I try to explain to people the difference between legitimately caring about issues versus strong arming, kind of tokenizing and stuff. And we don't have to agree on things to get along. But when people start saying you're going to care, you're going to think like I think. It's like I go to channels, I talk to friends, and they're into their sports, and they start going about this. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about sports, Paul. Call me when this conversation's over. And they'll just look at me like, okay. It's like, I'm not going to tell you not to talk about it on your channel. Just tell me when it's over. Because I fucking don't care. You know? Sorry. I'm not trying to be a bitch. I'm just really, really fucking good at it. I mean,
Years of practice.
practice, practice, practice. Day after day, all the things ever does. Practice, practice.
Oh, God.
I don't know what's fucking wrong with me.
I'll have to check that one out later.
Just your naturally sunny disposition.
Yes, Kermit, that's true. I have. It's not that I don't overall care about you having your opinion or stuff like that. It's just unhealthy to sway yourself all the time because you're trying to match with other people's thoughts and opinions. I'd just rather be me, and if people like it, great. If not, great. I think that's the same way to you guys.
I've got a...
I'm not playing any video.
Oh, it's only a minute.
No. I've got a lovely group of kitties. Da, 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 da. Bigger than fucking coconuts.
Oh, you're bad. Yeah.
I think people being able to hear each other's opinions, respect each other's opinions, while also saying, I don't give a fuck your opinion, I'm going to be me and have my opinion, is actually really healthy. Yeah, that's the problem, Kermit. When a host says, I don't fucking care, I don't want to talk about it, that's when people need to stop. But I also understand you get into passion. You don't always think straight. You say things and sometimes get rambling. Most of us will do that. It's a natural reaction. Just don't rage quit and throw a fit and play martyr.
Like some people.
It's just not your stream in the first place. Then it's a different thing.
And don't sit there and say, I'm losing friends. It's like, no,
you're not.
No, I'm not that easy to get rid of. Trust me, it takes a lot more than that to piss me off.
Yeah.
I know you don't, Kermit. That was a more pointed comment about somebody that we care about the other day.
I mean, I've said some pretty shitty things before, and you'll call me out on it.
Yeah. Hell, I have in the group chat told you, no, quit fucking saying that, you idiot. That's wrong.
Yeah.
And you sit there and go, oh, let me think about that. Yeah, I probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just go, okay, and stop talking for a while.
I think I've demonstrated just the lengths I'll go to for someone I consider a friend beyond all rational reason.
Yeah, beyond all rational reason. Cut dead weight. I'm sorry. I love people. I love friends, but I've had to learn painfully there's a point in your life where certain people are just toxic dead weight.
Yeah.
They're bringing you down. Like a certain idiot who shall remain nameless who seems to think that because he's a sociopath, everyone else is narcissistic if they don't take his abuse. Not to name any names because he's too fucking stupid to know who's talking about him anyways.
I was.
You're this, you're that. It's like, you're a bitch. Fuck off.
May I direct you to the nearest mirror, sir?
Yeah, pot, kettle.
Yeah, that's your biggest issue, Kermit. And like I said, I get it's hard to stop. But look, how many times, Bob, have I yelled at you because you won't stop the fucking thing when I tell you to stop?
Let me just say how many times today,
Oh, it was more often yesterday or the day before. But
just on a regular basis,
I say shut the fuck up. You keep going, and then I go, I'll throw you backstage, you bitch. And then your wife tells you to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, honey.
I've already. I'm sitting there totally silent, looking at something totally else. I'm being told to shut the fuck up. What the fuck are you hearing?
I just stood in for shits and giggles.
She knows what you're thinking.
Iron, wow.
Probably not. I'm currently racking up a bunch of videos to watch afterwards.
Can I just point you to the comment on the screen?
Let me look at the screen there first.
It's in the same category with shit and fuck. Anyway,
considering that's her character name in one of the games she's been playing recently.
Several
Considering
games
the fact that I actually went under the name on multiple websites for years of Queen Bitch of Darkness, I fucking shit you not. Bitch is one of my fucking favorite shitty ass fucking bitch words. I've no more fucks to give. I've no more fucks to give.
I'm a bitch. I'm a lover.
All right.
Shh. It's an unfair stream. I'm the only one who sings.
Yeah.
It's a benevolent dictatorship. Deal with it.
It's a loving dictatorship that you all signed on for when you came here. You love your bitch. I mean,
We should have noticed the warning signs and we have to sign that contract in blood.
My fucks have all gone fucked off and refuse to fucking stay.
Come on, Iron, get your ass in here.
Yeah.
I'm going to remind you all that super chats are there.
As is her throne list.
you love me.
Come
There's a
on,
part of me
Aaron,
that
get
wants
your
to make.
behavior.
No, it's really bad. So right after I said you love me, this part of my brain went, make the joke, make the joke. Prove how much you love me. I mean,
Oh,
I love you guys.
Mm-hmm. Love you
Yeah,
too.
Even if
get
I
your
have a
ass in,
little start.
just so she can torture you.
mhm.
You're
Okay.
just trying to deflect the torture off of yourself, Steph.
Get her from
I'll
Vic about
kiss my
losing his
butt.
appeal.
I reserve that task to your husband.
I know where that Bucks fan ain't happening.
Oh, shut up, honey.
I find it hilarious that all the people getting offended at that missed like the last like 6-7 years since the beginning of Gamergate before.
Yeah, exactly.
Who
I
seem to think
mean,
all this shit's fucking new. Like these guys aren't constantly running us down every fucking chance they get.
yeah, like this shit ain't fucking new.
These
Like, even back
fuckers
then.
never stop running us down. They never stop treating us like shit. This isn't fucking new.
Yeah. Isn't.
And of course, you know,
I'm sorry.
the advantage of being as old as I am, though, it's like this doesn't not do shit. I've been bullied by professionals. I've been really bullied. Okay, as in physically. This online shit is fuck you. Trying to impress somebody who actually gives a shit because you're failing here. Ooh, little thing about the town of Metropolis, Illinois.
Oh.
Oh, and again, someone's going to try and build a replica of the Titanic.
Because that possibly can't go wrong, can it?
Just don't do that North Atlantic route.
Only thing I gotta say about Titanic is if you're gonna go to a Titanic exhibit, you know, make sure it's not during the middle of the summer.
Yeah, when you meet the example of the iceberg, there's one in Florida, the authorized one. It's the same one. They did a traveling thing. The same people came up here for the Denver, but down there they got one in not far from Universal Studios.
I've been to the museum in Tennessee.
Yeah, but
Was there a whole
there's a point you got. There's a big block of ice. This is the thing, and when it's 90 degrees outside in the shade, they're sweating their ass off. It doesn't something. Oh, ice. Yes, we like. You see the handprint of people just grabbing the ice and holding on.
Yeah,
Yes, cold.
it is.
Yes. Bring on that blessed frostbite. Yes. You start petting it like a long lost pet. Oh, yeah, you ice. You like your ice. Oh, yeah. I wish I did. Do I have to stay here? I can't stay here. No, you got to move on. People are trying. Now, one of the things they do with that one though, you go in and they'll give you apparently a boarding pass of a passenger who was on there, and you find out at the end what happened to your passenger. And the first time we did, I got some colonels. You got them get it there done. Yeah, again, Steph survived. Mine went down. We go to the one in Orlando. She gets Maggie Brown. Well, no shit. What happened there? We've been to her house. Okay. And I got some guy. Yeah, again, went down with the ship. Kind of killed suspense though. You get one of the celebrities on board, you know, survived. So like one time when Debbie Reynolds was in town, and went to the Molly Brown house, and did the tour, and asked her what would Molly Brown think of the musical, the unsinkable Molly Brown, and in her opinion, she'd have found the writers and decked them.
Well, of course, every community has good and bad in it, and so the whole gaming industry trying to act like they're holier than thou and righteous to their own fucking players is absolutely ridiculous. Look at some of the shit that's happened at Sweet Baby, Black Girl Gamers, Blizzard, and all the others over the years, and the shit they've pulled on people, and the shit they've been caught saying and doing. And it's very clear that they're worse than the people they're going after by a lot.
Yeah.
They are building support for the other side. Because what happened with the first gaming, it's like, this is the most apolitical group on the planet. They just want to know, which castle do I hit to get the princess? How many dragons I got to kill in the meantime? That's it. It's all variations of the same thing,
Yeah.
Where's the treasure? Who do I kill to get to it? And they're trying.
We just want treasure and to kill. We just want to kill and get the treasure. We just want to kill and get the treasure. Or in some games, we just want to kill, get the girl, and have her treasure. In some of them. Let's be honest.
Case in point, Duke Nukem. Okay.
Do I think that there's a problem with some? The problem I have is the hypocrisy of all of it. And literally, the people who are always running around calling everybody istophobes are the biggest istophobes on the fucking planet. They're the most bigoted, the ones who will say the most racist shit to anybody who won't kiss their fucking ass.
Yeah.
And so my patience level is like nil. I hear them start talking, and it's like, bitch, shut your mouth. Nobody fucking likes you.
At this point, the word transphobe is a badge of honor. Oh, okay, I'm doing something right.
Okay, let's not say that one. I don't need my channel struck just because of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, stupid. Fuck. The more you guys run your mouth, the more I have got actual people I looked up to growing up, or people I actually like as celebrities, following me because I call out you guys as bullshit. They keep following me because I call out all these insane people.
Cherie Curry is a revelation.
So is fucking Hayner. Hi, Tim. That's exactly what I was saying, Tim. It's really telling. And the thing is, it's one thing when you're dealing with certain things. I call out people who say bigoted stuff to people who are innocent and minding their own business. That's one thing. Versus these people who go out there and go out of their way to find reason and motivation behind everything to make everything bigoted. It's an entirely different scenario. I don't have a problem with people calling out bigots if they're genuinely calling out bigots, and there's plenty of bigots to call out. But when you're out there making people into bigots just so you can fight with them to try to get wokedeck points, I'm gonna fucking hate you. Well, yeah, gamers are a very loud, boisterous, nerdy community. But when it comes to the game, we don't want to know your fucking opinions. We don't want your fucking politics. We don't want it in the fucking game. We don't want either side there. Just shut the fuck up and give us something where we can kill shit.
I mean, Boogie's getting crap for just saying video games should be fun. Where's the controversy? They're jumping down.
Bring back sexy kittens. Bring back femme fatales. Bring back big boobed representation. Tell these whiny ass pussies who want every girl to look like a flat fucking faced man girl to go fuck themselves anally with a red hot rusty poker and make it fucking hurt, please. Because even us who are women who aren't necessarily the most gorgeous girls in the club, we want to play sexy girls. We want to play girls who are hot. We want to feel better than we are. We want to feel like we are more and better. We want escapism. We want enjoyment. And plus, we want the guys to be hot as hell and buff, and we want the women to be sexy as hell, and we want to be able to ship them routinely because they're all so sexy you can imagine it.
Mortal Kombat!
I fucking love Mortal Kombat.
No, I'm gonna.
My first Super Nintendo game was Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3.
I'm so fucking tired of this hate boner they have for any girl who isn't a flat-chested, ugly bitch.
Yeah, I agree.
No Mortal Kombat. That's why I got a Sega.
I mean, it's
They didn't
it's
censor the
fucking
blood and
fantasy.
gore.
Let's talk about this. Also, there's a difference between intentional jiggle physics for sex appeal, which, by the way, is not a problem,
Mm-hmm.
versus games getting teen and mature rated literally for the fact that the woman's chest moves as she's moving around. That's fucking physics. That's natural. You want realism in games and then you shun that.
Yeah.
Our boobs aren't stationary. I'm minimizing sports bra. I move slightly and they jiggle. That's what boobs do. Unless they're 5 tons of silicone squeezed into a 1-ton size, they're not going to be fucking stationary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There was a country in Fortnite, the one, the emote, where it's kind of like a person going, oh, yeah, jumping up and down, and some of the characters.
Don't push him
There's
too
there was
hard,
jiggle.
Steph.
There was jiggle.
Don't push him too hard, Steph.
Mm.
We want him here, but we also want him to be comfortable.
It's like there's a big blow up for some reason, and they got rid of the jiggle. It's like, what?
That is actually anti-woman. Just like this viewpoint that a woman can't be busty or sexy without being there just for male gaze. Excuse you, our bodies are not fucking sex objects just because they're actually attractive.
Yeah.
So what, I'm
Exactly.
gonna do a gaming stream later in the Fortnite. And I've been
Like,
running
who the
Batman for
fuck
the past
knows?
thing. I'm gonna put in Laura Croft.
Yeah. Which I got the remasters because I wanted to give a big giant fuck you to Crystal Dynamics.
Yeah.
And also because those games are actually pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need
Laura
an
Croft skin.
excuse. I don't need an excuse to jiggle my boobs. This is an actual rage thing.
Yeah.
I am so fucking sick and tired of people acting like having boobs makes us a sex object. I am fucking done with it. I am fucking done with the fact that I've been treated like nothing but a slut for even having them, even in fucking turtlenecks, since I started developing when I was 8.
Yeah,
I'm
I
fucking
agree.
done with this bullshit. I have not done anything to garner it, nor has anyone else, just for having a chest.
Yeah.
The fact of the matter is, well, yes, there will be some guys who will go, ooh, look, booby woman. We want to give her things. We want her to be around us. When it comes to the workaday world, when it comes to society, there's so much condemnation, so much judgment for being busty. You had to work 5-10 times harder to get the same fucking credit as a flat-chested woman without being treated like your boobs got you there.
Mm. Yeah.
It's fucking real.
Yeah.
And it's a rage point for some of us because we're fucking sick of it.
Yeah.
I can be a sexy bitch. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
I think I'll go and fire that up now. Get that better setup done.
Yes. In the modern era, gaming is something where people all over the world get together and spend time together and unite and talk about things and have fun. It is actually bringing people of different cultures, heritage, ethnicities, countries, backgrounds together. Oh, but you can't talk about that or else what? Somebody's going to have an aneurysm because they're a fucking pussy?
Hey.
Look, I don't care who you are, what's your viewpoint, any of that shit. I don't care. Just let us blow shit up, have fun, and look at people sexier than us. Yeah, I hit puberty at 8. Which is normally 10 to 12 for most girls, but it's not completely unheard of. 8. My goddaughter started showing some of those signs when she was 7, and the moment I started seeing her actually have a little bit of curves, I started going, I'm gonna have to kill every guy that comes near her.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
kids being kids, being little barbarians,
Mm.
There we go. All right.
and other news for you. The second you start developing as a girl, every girl hates you for it. Every boy, when you're doing any sport, any game, anything, they aim for them to try to get them to jiggle. So either they don't understand it yet and they're interesting. What are these things? What do they do? Or they're hitting puberty, in which case it's, ooh, Can we make a bounce?
All right.
You play things like dodgeball. They didn't aim at the rest of you. They aimed at the boobs every time.
Where is Lady Croft? There we go.
It's good. It's healthy. It's vibrant for us to learn more about each other in a way that isn't naggy, commanding, or preachy or stuff. And that's what part of this whole streaming, gaming, and all this community has created for us. If we let aside our ego and actually try to hear
Yep.
each other, we can really actually experience
Hello.
a lot of other people beyond ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh, goody. Okay. Yeah, I'm preparing for a gaming stream here later.
Bob,
Yes.
mute.
Oh, Jesus. No, don't need mute.
I haven't been on 6-7 hours yet. I'm lazy this morning.
Whoops. Look at that.
That's the thing is I just want us to find places we can work together. And the thing is that gaming and nerd culture are actually that if people stop trying to do forced diversity and just let us have our diverse, crazy groups that like each other.
Yeah.
Because you look at these nerd communities, you look at the anime nights, none of us are the same fucking racial or ethnic or cultural or social or gender background. We've all got some major difference in our backgrounds. Yeah, everyone from the white guys to the Asian guy to the black Muslim to the albino native chick and everything else. And we all have common ground. We like nerd culture. We want it left alone. We want to enjoy each other's company and not worry about it. If you just let it happen naturally, it happens.
Yeah.
There's no reason to push all this shit
Okay.
like this because
And
it's not needed.
Yeah, it isn't.
Shedding. All right.
Can we find some common ground where we can stand and turn our hearts around? It's not this whole thing. And also, they always keep talking about the horrible, sexist, vulgar shit that's said to women in gaming. What they leave out is that every woman in gaming who's actually being honest will tell you it's other women who say most of it.
Hey,
Women are horrible to each other.
Okay.
mhm.
And so, yeah. 2 points and a prayer. Let's go. Let's bring this shit. I just can't take this shit serious anymore. When they say all this stupid shit and they just keep going.
Now, should I go for this kind of updated Lara Croft look or something a little more classic?
The updated's flatter chested.
Let's take a look here. We got that.
Definitely got to give a bigger gun.
Then we got this one.
A little bit more of the traditional figure.
Then we got the really traditional. That's in low res.
Still looks a bit small. So
Yeah, they all look smaller chested than she used to.
yeah,
But the ones in the but all of them that aren't the modern look bigger chested than the other.
Yeah.
That one you accents it the best.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I actually personally like this one, but
But
kind of
you're
looks like a
trying
man.
to, yeah, that's the thing. They killed part of the curves. I don't like that.
So we'll go with that one.
Yeah, the really crazy thing about the Tomb Raider
These are my
movie was,
preset most part. I got
yeah,
no, that's just
honey,
everything.
I
Yeah.
was talking.
Uh-huh.
Anyway,
Yeah,
really
but that's
crazy
not
part-
news.
Yeah, but the really crazy part about the movie though was
Mhm.
Angelina Jolie was doing the British accent, whereas Daniel Craig was
Trying to
doing
do an American
American.
accent. All right. Oh, we got an update coming up tonight. And what are the quests today? Take these other ways and get that off. Advance the
It's
metal
not
thing.
too big of a thing. We just need to learn to work with each other more. And it's so frustrating because it's not hard. It really isn't. I've learned a lot of things over the years, and most of them,
Mhm.
the biggest one I've learned is how to have fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's okay. It's okay to
Yep.
be crazy. It's okay to have a little fun. It's okay
Mm-hmm.
not to take yourself so fucking serious.
Of course, you got match with you.
That's the problem I have is that I take myself sometimes so serious.
Mhm.
So
It's not a dick. Don't take it so hard.
mhm.
Oh.
Well, it's like Tim Russ when I was thinking about, fashion thing. Thing. You keep using, and you have to throw a gift. You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
You're streaming already, dear?
Why not? At least got to fire it up a bit. Get the bad round out of the way. 'Cause there's always one crappy one to start off with.
It's Rosetta's stream. I would think that you wouldn't do that.
Am I still on screen with this?
Yes, you
Yes.
are.
Yes. Well, obviously some value was seen in it. All right.
No, I didn't know you switched over. Now are you going to do this? Okay, kill. Go ahead, kill.
Let's do that one. Well,
You
I'm
guys
gonna
play
go.
Fortnite?
Oh wait, there's that.
Not that serious. Never the nights no
Uh,
tomorrow. Wasn't that I love you? I was curious.
Whoop.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not
And
very functional today. I don't know what it is with me.
mm,
Now you're making me want to play Tomb Raider.
mm.
Hey, look at that ass wiggle in the camera.
Oh yeah. Genuine British booty. Oh, there we go. Come on. Come on. Bring it. Bring it, asshole. Come on. Bring it.
Mm,
Thank you. Now,
where should I put it?
let's see.
Oh yeah, IDOS.
All right. And actually, take care of this now. There.
Ugh.
The computer's not trying to kill you. Whoops.
Whose mic just made that reverb noise, and what must I do to hurt them now?
I doubt it was me. I don't know.
I don't think it was me because I'm not holding the tablet.
Hey, Price. Oh, ow! We'll start fucking muting everyone to find out who that is.
I'm not even sure the sound of the game's coming through on there.
Now see it way, 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 way down.
Oh god, I hear fucking tigers.
Well, I can hear
Oh,
the gunshot, but very, very quietly.
Fuck, jump! Why are you not jumping?
Oh. What you mean?
Why the fuck is she
Hmm?
not jumping? There. My fucking controls are messed up for some reason. Oh shit.
I don't know if this stream's going much longer. My headache's starting to flare.
Hmm.
And I'm getting crabby.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I can switch this over to mine, but
Yeah, I think you're gonna need to switch. I'm going to take this moment to dip out. Yep, what I was hearing was just the echo through his headphones. His sound wasn't sharing. I can still hear the gunshots even
yeah,
like this.
I didn't think it was shared. It was shared.
All right. Good night, everybody. Have a good day. Stay out of trouble and don't do anything I wouldn't do. And if you do, please record it so I can at least blackmail you with it later. Bye.